everybody, and welcome to Drawn and Quartered, the Ultimate Edition. And today we are doing Matthew Weldon's apprenticeship show. I'm so excited. I'm just beyond
Apprenticeship
myself.
appreciation.
Well, I don't know. I think apprenticeship is better. I just want to tick off all the
I thought it was
artists,
appreciation, Mr. English teacher. What are you doing? What are
Hey,
you doing?
now,
You're
I
screwing up
can
the
make
show
my own
already.
damn jokes, Booster.
That's
Shut
the
up.
start of the show. God
All right.
damn it.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Nice to have you here.
Make us
We
look
of
like
course
amateurs.
we appreciate you guys checking out those links down below. Particularly our fan speak over on Facebook. We're having a lot of fun over there. Come over and join us. Also hit that sub button and the like button, because if I don't, I get yelled at for not saying that. But of course, the thing that we really need you to do is hit that share button, because we're live streamers and we want to have people up in here with us. But nevertheless, today is going to be an interesting show. We are going to be talking about Matt's art and the couple of projects he's got going on, which we'll take a look at here momentarily. But we're also going to be having our artists taking a crack at it. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, this is all kind of in-house fun, because we're all part of the same family here, and we're really going to enjoy it today. And thank you guys for coming on with us. But best thing for me to do is go over in here and start talking to people. And of course, you heard him come in and being so rude by interrupting me. But he is from New Zealand, which is a place, I guess, and it's wintry there. No, I think it's summery there. It is summery there.
It's summery here, but it's about 60 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment.
Well, it's
in the middle
nice.
of summer.
That's nice. That's good temperature.
It's weird. It's chilly. It's weird. I don't like it.
Well, dude, you're below Australia, near the Antarctic. I mean, what do you want?
Yeah. We're gonna just go away to Antarctica soon. We're floating away.
You are floating away. That is for
That's
sure
true,
true.
yeah.
It is true. I think it was that last
And,
earthquake. It dislodged you.
And just for Mike S. Miller, I just wanted to quickly say, Weldon likes us more because he showed up. Nah.
Nice.
Oh man,
All right, rock and roll.
you're
But
setting me up for a lot of hurt.
nah, dude, nothing but love. You know that. Well, let's come down the row here and see how everybody is. Let's see here. We got Dina with us. Has come on. She's not talking to us though. She does have herself muted. And oh, there she is.
Eating.
Hi, she's eating. What are you eating, dear?
Macaroni
Ah.
and roast beef.
Ooh, macaroni and roast
Put
beef.
your
The
mouth
most,
back on. I don't want her to give
That's
us
why I
the
turned off the
corona.
sound.
huh?
That's why I turned off the sound, because I don't want to disturb people with my eating sound.
Well, it's okay. I want to say hello to you though, Dina.
Give us some ASMR chewing. Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
You people are weird. You know that, right?
Don't kink shame me.
Anyway, thank you for being here, Dina.
Like
Of course,
60 million views, weird.
yeah, it is. People are weird. Of course, moving down the line, we have Rodimus Flash. He's doing himself his own little Peter Parker there, who has the most scrumptious lips I've ever seen. How you doing, Rodimus?
Yeah. Wanna give him a little.
Yeah, he's very George Michael.
He is.
Mm.
He's got that going on. But then again, that's probably what Marvel wants him to be now. Like, I'm just waiting for that shoe to drop, you know. So you ready for today? What are you thinking about doing, man?
We're doing the Ultraman thing, right?
I guess sure. Why not? I have no clue. That sounds good to me. Ultraman Matt Weldon
Cycle
edition.
56 or whatever.
Mm.
That's right. Ultraman meets Gems and the Holograms.
Oh, dude. Let's do
There
that.
you go.
That sounds
There you
awesome.
go. I'm set.
Okay, now you've put them up here for me to see and notice, and therefore respond to. There are some World War II pictures up there, and an old picture of Grandpa. Would you like to tell us what those are?
That's me and my friend. That's what we do on the weekends. We dress like old people and get our pictures taken.
All right then. Straight answers are
No,
abundant
that's
today.
actually it's my uncle. They're for reference because I'm doing a portrait of him.
Oh, okay, sweet.
And yeah, it's like a before and after. It's not Billy Drago, even though he looks exactly like actor Billy Drago.
Oh, there you go. Cool. All right. Thank you very much, Rodimus. Of course, guys, we also have ink spots in here, which means that this is a PG-13 and an NC-17 show, which is all right. It's all right. And he's going to take Matt Weldon's art, and he's going to turn it into the most corrupt thing you've ever seen. How you doing, ink spots?
Good. I think I'll go cock free today.
Wow, I can barely hear him, although I did hear the word cock and free. I'm
Cock
not sure
free.
how I want to translate that.
I don't believe it.
You got to turn your mic up or get closer to your mic or something like that.
I hear him fine. I think it's your fault, Chester.
Oh wow! All of a sudden, I
Uh,
can't hear you guys. Go ahead and talk again.
Okay, so Chester can't hear us all of
All
a
right.
sudden.
No, I fixed it. I got it.
No, he fixed it. No one panic. He fixed
No
it.
one
Good.
panic. Okay, Ink
We're-
Spots. Once
We're
again, hi.
professionals.
How you
Been
doing,
this
dude?
for only a year and a half.
Now he's not going to
What the
talk to me.
hell's going on?
Nothing. Just say hello. Damn it.
Hello, damn it.
Okay, cool. So, what are you working on?
okay.
What do you think about doing today, Ink?
I don't know. I might do like some children's book type art today, I think.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go the other end of the spectrum.
Oh, that's not good. We were actually having a conversation offline about the disturbing nature of pedophilia, and here comes Ink Spots. Wonderful. All right. Moving down. All right. Next, we got Keenma. How you doing, Keenma?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I am awesome, and I'm loving that art you're working on. Actually, it was very '80s reminiscent. Actually,
Oh, thank you. But I'm gonna do this character today.
oh, this one here.
Oh,
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this one today and make it a female.
Oh, rock
Nice.
on. We're getting gender
Woo.
swapping from Kima. That's good.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good. Matt will
Yeah.
appreciate
Happening,
that.
baby.
Matt will appreciate that. All right. Well, thank you very much for being here, Kima. Let's move down to our resident non on the pole guy because he's too good for us because he's owned by Mike Miller. Zach, how you doing?
Oh, hey. I guess I should leave.
No, no.
No, no,
We'll
no,
See yourself out.
Yep.
no! Don't be that way. No.
No.
So, what are
That's
you
the
working on
best.
today? What are you thinking?
I'm definitely gonna. I did a piece yesterday on the missing Matt show.
Oh, well, okay.
Already of punchline, so I'm gonna do. I think it's called Psycho 66. Is that how you say it?
So I was hoping to have Matthew Fowler on, and he still might come, so he could clear that up for me too. But I think
No one knows.
Back in 66.
Yeah, I thought it was Psycho as well.
Man,
Yeah.
Oh, everybody.
that's
is
what I've been spouting off for the past few months. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
Chester
wanna
was saying Psycho. I was saying Psycho. No one knows.
No one knows.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
one
we'll
knows.
keep-
But I'm going to
we'll
show
keep-
it here in a momentarily, though. We are going to take a
Yeah,
look at it
yeah,
because it's a
yeah.
good looking
the
project.
mystery endures. Yeah.
The mystery endures. All right. Well, Pixel's supposed to be on that, so we'll see what he comes up with. But nevertheless,
Pixel.
yeah,
Chester,
please.
you're going to be my next best thing if Matt doesn't show up because you're from Japan, and one of the little backstories is that this book is from Japan. So,
Oh, is it now? All right.
Oh.
All right.
yeah, it takes place in Japan. So.
Oh, well, maybe I can be of some use. That would be
Chester
nice
will be
for
the judge
once.
of that.
I shall be the judge of that. But of course, Zach, we're happy to have you in here, man. And I didn't know you did maps as well. That's actually a bit of art that I can do. I can make maps.
I'm only doing a map because a certain person who happens to also be talking complained that he didn't like my map for my comic earlier. So I was like, well, I guess I should redo it.
Well, it's looking good already. It's starting out nice. But yeah, that's actually something I've been doing for a long time. I love making maps. But
I'm not a
you know,
fan. I'm not a fan.
you're not a fan. I like it.
I'm
I
not
think
a
it's fun. But I'm a DM for D&D, so I mean that's probably why. But anyway, thank you very much, Zach. Then we're moving over here to the man of the hour, Mr. Weldon. How you doing? Nice to see you.
Oh man, it's good to be seen. It's nice to. I'm coming out of retirement from Mike's show.
Oh, that's good. That is nice.
Don't tell him I said that.
Yeah, okay. But the
I'm
thing.
gonna tell it to him. I'm gonna DM him right now. I'm gonna rub it in his face. I'm gonna go na 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 na.
Well, the question I actually have for you, Matt, is we had this show planned for a while, and all of a sudden, Mike Miller is doing Punchline and has you on. Would you like to explain how that happened?
Wait, so I'm gonna tag in Bill for this one because it's a funny tale that I just found out today at lunch how that happened.
All right, Bill, you're tagged.
Oh, that sounds painful. So, I have lunch with Matt and Tim Lim from time to time. And last week, Matt said, "Hey, Mike Miller said something about doing a punchline drawn and quartered." I'm like, "Sweet." So I'm having lunch yesterday, and I sent him a private message through Twitter. And I'm like, hey, Matt, Mike, did Matt ever follow up with you on that punchline thing? And he goes, no. So, all right, well, how about if we, do it next week? He goes, well, how about tonight? I'm like, oh, your show. All right. So I sent him a bunch of reference material, and kind of at the last minute, everything got put together to do, a punchline thing on Matt's channel last night.
Yeah, I was trying to. I was asking Bill if we could extend the punchline campaign just a few more days so we could do this show. And I told Bill we were doing a drawn and quartered, and he thought I was talking about Mike's show, and I was talking about this show. So yeah,
Oh, I see.
So
So it's
when
Bill's
Bill
fault.
approached Mike, yeah,
Right.
it was
Many things are my fault.
it was a funny little occurrence, but
Oh, it worked
I
out in
found
the
out a
end anyway.
few-
You basically flipped your nose to him, so thank you very much for that. Um, but of course, we're happy to have you here, man. We're going to be taking a look at a couple of projects you are involved with here in momentarily, and they look great, of course. And I'm assuming you're going to be doing some draw along with us today.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can squeeze something out. I'm gonna be drawing the entire time. I'm just gonna see what comes out. I may even do like a crossover.
Ooh, that would be nice. You know, it'd be really good is if you put my and Booster's head on the characters. I think that would probably be the best thing to do.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Just make sure
gonna-
he's the female. Just make sure that you get that right.
What?
Okay.
Wait, what?
It's been so long since I've gotten a good Kiwi out of me. So
Well, the one that he's got on his icon is pretty badass, dude.
I
it's
know.
it,
It's
whoever.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, a couple of guys colored that one, and it turned out so retro, man. And it just screams at you the way that it got
Eric
colored.
Hawkins did a color for one, and the one I'm doing right now is by Bullets. Also, the Jay Ryan on Twitter.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Thank
Eric
you very much
Hawkins.
to both of you, because my avatar is sweet.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get ourselves going, though. So what I'm going to have you do, Matt, is do our countdown for us, and then I'm going to go over and talk to
Well,
Bill
have
for a
Bill
little
do it.
bit. Matt, you understand
yeah.
what you have to do here, right? It has to be
Oh,
inspiring.
crap.
It has to it has to get my approval, which is the most important thing.
Yeah,
So
you won't get it.
he might.
to me.
He might.
All right. I'm ready. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make it rain. Illustration.
I'm so
Hmm,
disappointed
I
in you
don't
people.
know.
Yeah, it wasn't very
I'm
inspiring.
so confused.
Yeah, it's very weird, Dina. I agree. But these artists and their ways. So it's okay. Thank you very much, Matt. That's awesome. So go everybody, start drawing. Keep in mind, of course, they have 2 hours to do this. The only rule we have here is they cannot use any color. And at the end, we'll actually have someone that will go over the Pro Edition as the winner in the straw poll. Although most of the artists that will be drawing today actually won't even be on the straw poll. So this is a weird show, but it's going to be an awesome one. I
Yeah.
know that for sure.
People get to vote for me. Yay!
Okay, fine. Let's send Booster over again. But anyway, while you
Yeah,
guys doing
Because
that,
Mike Miller loved it last time.
he did. He just was excited and everything. But what I'm going to do is come over here and I'm going to talk to Bill. Now, Bill, you are the writer of Punchline, so I'm going to bring that one up first. And so let's go ahead. Now, we do have a project that is underway. It's got 9 days left. Punchline, Super Freminese hardcover, and TPB. So tell us a little bit about this Indiegogo that's ongoing, and then kind of get into what Punchline is.
So Punchline is the story of Mel, a superhero who's been fired, who has to train her replacement. Her replacement is a young girl named Jessie, who goes by the superhero name of Versima. And they get along, they sort of don't get along. They've got that tension and that dynamic from somebody who's been, fired and has to stick around and be forced to pair up with them. This book, Super Frenemies, has Versima running into 5 different people from, the 5 different issues. And it's people that they have a love-hate relationship with Versima. So, the first one is her mentor. And then there's a woman called Rosemary Arkyle, who's kind of a bad chick. And then there's a woman called Atomic Butterfly, who's kind of a bad chick. And then Jessie finds out more about her parents than she probably wanted to know. And then in the last issue, Jessie hangs out with a character called Black Arrow briefly. But it's, I wanted to do a Brave and the Bold / team up thing with our new character and, use that as a way to introduce some new characters to that universe.
I see. And of course, it's got Matt's art on here, which looks great. And I'm noticing that is the Black Arrow actually a black girl?
No, that's the Atomic Butterfly character.
Okay, well, that's good.
The Black Arrow on the cover
Yeah.
is wearing like a trucker's cap, and he's wearing.
He's got the dynamo mask in the middle, the white guy.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. No, Atomic Butterfly and Versima run into each other while they're flying over the city, the fictional city of Seahome, and they get ready to have a big fight. And then something fabulous happens.
Oh, well, there you go. And I noticed that this the main character here, the one I'm looking at right now, what's her name again?
Versima.
Versima. That's an interesting name.
Yep.
And she's clearly never had children, so that's a good point.
That's a weird thing to point out, but all right, cool.
Well, hey,
Hey.
but no, of course I love
it's
the
Matt's
art.
fault.
It is Matt's fault.
Matt
Are you
doesn't-
referring
Yeah.
to the hip diameter?
Yes,
Like
I
the
was. Yes,
circumference of our
that's what I
hips
was
are not
referencing. Yes,
adequate?
that's
Okay.
right. You've got that correct. Yeah.
Matt never give them any weak cake. That's the problem.
Oh, okay. All right. There's
There
the
you go.
problem. It's been pointed out by Dina. Here's the Atomic Butterfly. That's cool. I like that design, actually. That's pretty cool, Booster.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
That's all, Matt. I just throw down the words.
that's true. We
You
just
win.
blame Matt in general is probably the best way to go. So what is this character here? I like the look of this one. It's very Golden Age.
Oh
I
wait,
have no idea what you're pointing at.
is she got a
I'm
green
sharing.
cape?
You
Is
can
that-
you can take a look just by clicking on me on the Hangouts.
Oh, okay.
Is that Golden Girl,
Oh, wait, there it is.
Bill?
Oh, yeah, that is the Golden Girl character.
She's very Golden Age. That's 'cause
Yeah.
that's her part of her name too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, yeah, I really like this one. You might actually recognize this one. She's actually from public domain.
Are you sharing something, or are you might talk about the Golden Girl?
I'm talking about Golden Girl. Like
Okay.
she used to hang out with Captain America. She used to hook up with Captain America back in the day. We dipped into a little bit of public domain and tried to play around with a character from way back. And so she's from the old Marvel universe, and her name was Golden Girl. And I don't know if that's the name we used in the book. I doubt it, but
It is the name we used in the book, and I like the character, and I like the character name, and I wanted to have Mel kind of hang out with some other superhero for a while, because in the series we established that she was a longtime hero, so she kind of knows everybody. So I thought it would be fun to have her kind of bump into another couple of characters. But that story was penciled by Gardenia Lima, and I inked it and wrote it and lettered it. But Golden Girl and a character named Gridlock run into each other in a small Texas town and have a big fight, and Mel shows up and ruins things the way that she does. But that cover there is by Matt, and it's just an awesome version of that character.
Yeah, it does look great, man. I'm enjoying these different covers because these are all seemingly different stories, right?
Yeah. The Super Frenemies book is basically 5 little short one-shot stories.
I see.
So, each little one-shot introduces a character, and there's a little fun, a little fight, a little resolution, and then move on to the next one.
Tell me a little bit about Pom Pom Girl here.
That is Matt's creation. That's a character called Rosevera Arkyle. Matt, why don't you tell us something about Rosevera?
Oh yeah, so man, this one I've actually, this is out of the entire series, this is a character that I've had for over 10 years.
Mhm.
And so I was just I had an idea for just an absurd and action-packed encounter with the character. I just wanted to put something together that was just kind of pointless and just littered with all kinds of destruction and action. So I want to introduce this character in a way and play around with her story, keep a little mystery to the character. And so I'm still not exactly sure where she's from. She may be either Atlantean or something,
Okay.
or just
Atlanta.
All right, I
just
see.
maybe
Well, she looks like a bit of a result of you practicing your flowers.
yeah, that's tricky.
A little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
One of the underlying premises of the Punchline universe is that all stories are true, and that the borders between the worlds are kind of thin. It's just a way for us to pull in characters that we really like and have them, pop up on stage for a little bit and then wander off. So,
That's cool.
we like doing random stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, and of course it looks great. This is a follow up now. We had the punchline before, which was successfully funded, correct?
Right.
Right. And this is the second punchline project, I'm assuming.
It's the second trade paperback.
I see. All right. Well, that's cool, man. It's great looking stuff. And
Yeah,
now
so-
Thanks, Matt.
the original punchline, has that been delivered in everybody's hands yet?
Yes. That
Sweet.
came out last year. We sell comics through Antarctic Press. They put those in the direct market, and that first one, Blood Sisters, that went out last year, and they'll be sending a version of that book to the direct market here in a few months.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah, but the coolest thing about these campaigns, and because the very first punchline campaign that we ever did, it was we were right in the middle of kind of discussing a publishing deal with Antarctic Press, and so we weren't really sure if we had it worked out or whatever. So in an attempt to try and make something unique for the backers, we weren't sure if the backers were going to get upset with us landing and working out a publishing deal right in the middle of a campaign. Anyways, we, for the first campaign and the second campaign, you can get the trade from Antarctic Press or us, but our version from the Indiegogo or crowdfunding campaigns is going to have like a special exclusive sketchbook section in the back. So there'll be like a dozen or 24 pages of like fan art / special sketches from over the course of the project of mine. So exclusive, very exclusive.
Awesome. Well, we've talked to you a few times, but Matt, but I don't think I've ever asked this question. Have you ever worked for any of the big companies yet?
No, not really. I did some Image stuff. I had a number of things published through Image Comics, and I had like one little encounter with DC Vertigo way back, and I did a Transmetropolitan tribute art book. Yeah, like an old Transmetropolitan tribute thing, and I got to draw those characters from way back. That really strange man. Who wrote that? I can't remember.
Warren Ellis.
Warren Ellis, yeah. And it was strange. I got approached briefly by DC to try out on an Aquaman and Mira book, and that tryout bombed in a glorious fashion.
How long ago was that?
Shoot, that was
It was last year, right?
Yeah, probably towards the beginning
man.
of the year. Yeah, one year.
Can we ask the details of the bombing, or is that?
Yeah, you can. let me try and relive this or recount and try to instruct on what not to do, on how not to foul up a DC tryout. But it basically went down like whenever they came to me. I want to put a lot of blame on myself in this story, but at the same time, there was a lot of cooks in the kitchen on this project, because they were trying to come out with an Aquaman book for the Aquaman movie premiere, so they were trying to time that right. And so it was a Aquaman Mira book, and I got a script and a couple instructions on what they wanted. The guy asked me to do a couple of sketches for it, and so I was like, all right, and sent me a document, and I skimmed over it. So that's where I went wrong initially, instead of like really reading it. But it was like 8 or 9 pages of really tiny font. And the first thing I did was I sketched up, a hulking, bearded, masculine Aquaman, and a really full and mature Mira. And I sent him to him, and the guy, he's like, so they're teenagers? And I was like, what? He's like, did you read what I sent you? And I was like,
I see.
yeah. So there was one word in the entire 8-page document that said that Mira was teen royalty. And that was the only time it said it. He didn't say anything about, that this was how they very first met in the thing. So I was like, oh no. So that was a really,
I see.
that's
So
how it all started. But
so the moral of the
it gets
story is,
worse.
folks, learn to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it gets
Fundamental.
kind of
Yeah,
it gets
reading is
kind of
fundamental.
worse throughout, where I just basically he also sent me at one point later on, he's like, hey, now let's move on to actually inking, and then we'll try some pages, from the actual script. And so I basically said, all right, sweet, I can, I can redeem myself in some ways. So they kind of went back and forth. They're like, well, we like the sketchy style, and then, oh wait, maybe we like the ink stuff first. They're like, let's go back to the sketchy style. Anyways, I got the script, and this is where it got weird. They sent me a script, and then they sent me 4 pages that were already drawn out from the script that they sent me, and I was really confused why they sent me pages that were already sketched out. And I tried asking about it, but DC guys, they don't work on the weekends, so he said you have 4 days to do it, and I knocked out 4 pages in like one day, pencils. And so I basically did not follow the pages that were sketched out, and I don't know to this day if he wanted me to trace the pages that he sent me and just do them in my style, because I asked him. I just sent him the pages that I did, and the ones that I did not go off of what he sent me, I just kind of did them off the script he sent me and did them in my style. And then I told him, I said, hey, if you wanted me to trace over these pages, let me know. And sure enough, when he sent back his message, he's like, so did the pages come through? And I said, well, did you want me to trace them? He's like, and that's what I got in the message was, I was like, I guess I was supposed to. I still don't really know, but he's like, you know what? Don't worry about it. And I was like, okay.
I see.
And that pretty much concludes,
your
along
DC
with
trial. Well,
yeah,
Matt, I have an English school over here in Japan. I give you free lessons, man. You come on over.
Don't take lessons from him. He doesn't even know the difference between apprentice and appreciate.
Hey, shut up, Booster. But
Speaking
that's
of
cool.
words and how to speak them, our new guest Matt Fowler just came in, and I'd love to know if it's Psycho 66 or Psycho 66.
Fair point. Yeah.
Hi, how's it going, guys? Can you hear me?
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely.
Barely? All right. How about that? Is that better?
Not really.
A little.
All right. Let me go to the thing and turn up the percentages.
Let's go to the thing.
The control panel. And
I'm dying to know. Is it Psycho 66?
He's leaving. He's letting
Dying.
us linger for a little bit.
Oh,
I like hearing everybody's different pronunciations. It's almost like I don't want to say it now.
Oh
you
crap!
know?
That means it is not Psycho 66.
Oh.
I don't like.
Clear
I don't
indication.
like it.
While he gets his
There's a
volume
torture
fixed
to me.
out, let me go ahead and bring that up. So let me go back over here. Stop doing that.
I'm dying here. Hey,
Yeah,
English teacher, how
okay,
about you
well,
pronounce
All right,
it?
is that a
anything
little better?
anything
Is that a little better?
It is a little better, but I'm looking at it here, and it looks like
There we go.
Sideshow 66.
Right.
Number one
It's
art.
the Japanese word for growth.
Yes.
Is what it means. So
man.
you're a Japanese English teacher, dude. So you get it, right?
I do get it. Yes, I do.
But it sounds really
it-
cool when everyone says Psycho 66. So I really
Yeah,
dig that
Yeah.
pronunciation.
I told them
too,
they're
so.
all idiots, but they didn't listen to me. It's okay. Particularly the booster, but he never listens.
You piece
What
of
is it?
crap.
So what is it?
It's Sideshow
It's
66. Yeah.
Sideshow 66.
Sideshow.
Yeah.
Sideshow.
You know,
Okay.
like Sideshow Bob. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
not even
yeah.
close. No, it's not. Oh, anyway, I got the page up here. If you click on my link in the Hangouts, you can see what I'm sharing. So why don't you kind of let us know what's going on with this piece, man?
Yeah, it's rom-com kind of for Valentine's Day. I figured not a lot of people are doing that kind of book, so I figured, since the people took over all our books and made them into soap operas, I would take over the rom-com genre and turn it into kaiju tokusatsu action battle.
Okay.
And that's what this is about. So.
That makes
Little
sense. To me.
Valentine's Day, it's the most bizarre love triangle you'll ever read about when you get the story going. But I don't really want to spoil too much about it.
Is a kaiju in the love triangle? Because I dig that.
I don't want to get too far into it because I don't want to spoil anything.
Well, right.
of
Just
the
keep
book,
in mind
but-
that
Kaiju
Booster
love
is a
confirmed.
furry.
I just spoiled
So,
before.
yeah.
I am not a
a
furry.
scaly.
Just 'cause
Is it a furry
just-
when it scales, or is that something
I think
else?
it's scaly.
Just because you
I'm gonna
look
take that.
at one big titty dog person doesn't make you a furry, alright?
Yes, it does. It
does.
actually it does officially.
You don't just draw a big titty beast. You also draw a big one.
Look, just because I have a little fursuit in my closet and I go to yipping things once in a while, alright, doesn't make me a furry. God.
Well, that was
People
your
are such
cue,
prudes.
Ink. Dina has given you permission because she said if you got to have big titties, you got to have a big thing. So that's on Ink. He'll take care of that.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Good to hear you, Dina. It's nice to talk to you and see you.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
Dina helped with this project a long time ago when I needed it converted to a more anime style. Last February, and she did a few of the design drawings for it, and they're on the inside cover of the book. Like the inside cover of the book has little fact sheets of each character, and Dinah drew all three of those. So.
What? I didn't know there was
I thought those looked familiar.
some Dinah artwork concept stuff out there. I didn't realize something like that existed.
That's cool,
If you
isn't it?
would look at the ash
I'm
can
hurt.
I sent you, Matt. I sent you an ash can in the mail. You gotta look through it. It's in
Oh
there. I
man,
think.
I'm scared to touch stuff like that. This is like special edition pre-print material. I did flip through it. So is that the one that was printed in red paper or?
Yeah, I did the classic ash can style on colored paper, like the old Image comics used to come.
That was awesome. Yes.
I guess because I didn't draw big titties, so no one knows I draw anything.
Hold on.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
go-
That's
I'm gonna
right,
go-
Dina. How dare you not do
I got
that?
this close to me. I'm gonna go grab it real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me
I'm
come back
loving
over
this
to the
art
main and
tonight.
talk to him. I do have. I'm going to come back over and back to the main page and talk to you here, Matt. Now I do have a question just offhand because I don't know how much Japanese you know, but it sounds like you're using Sideshow as into evolve or to grow. But you do realize that Sideshow, but using a different kanji, can also mean the Book of God.
It looks like we're having a weeb
my
off
son
over
told
here.
me it meant holy book. My
can.
kid.
It
I have
can,
I have three kids. My 13-year-old means holy book, and then I saw it means a whole religion. Or something. There's Saicho something behind it. That's some new age religion thing. But also, if you go to the kanji for it or katakana or whatever those letters that spell it out are. Those two letters. You know,
The
Saicho.
kanji,
Yeah, the first kanji actually looks like this image of the alligator punching the guy and the guy fighting. Like if you look closely at it.
Oh, okay. I didn't even
So
think
it's
about
kind
that.
of just
All right.
this series of awesome serendipity going on with this book. So I kind of like all of it. You know, from the Psycho 66 name.
I see.
You know,
Yeah.
all that.
Well, Saicho can also be used as a place to hold holy relics. It can be a building that is set aside to hold relics of
Ooh.
God and stuff like that.
Hmm.
It has
Or
multiple
like
meanings.
something in their chest cavity area that has the power and stuff.
No, I
If
don't.
it's holding a relic
Oh,
inside
I
that
see. I see.
thing,
You're
or
being
what?
creative with it. Cool. There you go. Good idea. But like for
And
instance, with the Ultraman, there is referencing of Saicho with that, and I guess maybe that is what they're referencing. I never thought about it. Huh. But
Look at
that's cool,
Oh
dude.
yeah, there's the ash can. If you blow up Matt, he's got
Yeah.
it right there.
Well, you got to explain the 66 though.
Oh, it all takes place in 1966 Tokyo, Japan.
Okay, so
well,
the
there we go.
kanji looks like kaiju fighting, and it's in 66. Creative.
Yeah, and it's growth, and it's about a giant man style Ultraman character. So it's all there with the.
It works. It
It
works in
works.
everywhere.
It just works.
It just works. Thank you, Todd Howard.
Matt's got the Dyna artwork pulled up from the inside cover there.
Yeah, no, we're white
okay.
boxing him right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's much better than what I've been working with. Oh dang! Check out. I love
want
her.
to draw a cute girl, so I draw a cute girl.
Yeah, her design is
Yeah, that's her.
perfect. From the old 60s attire.
Yeah,
and
Dyna
boots and
captured the
dress.
speed racer look, or that old 8-man after 60s anime look I was asking for. Yeah, she did a perfect job of that.
Anything like the
Yeah.
client's happy.
Uh-oh. Spoilers, y'all.
Yes, spoilers.
I don't draw naughty stuff. I haven't really drawn any naughty stuff, so
Hardly, she says, hardly. But there is some interesting things with Valentine's Day in Japan. If you'd like to know, I don't know if you're interested or not, but
About the chocolates, the special chocolates, the Hoku.
Oh.
well, no.
chocolates,
For me, I guess one of the things was I don't think in 1966
Pocky?
Valentine's Day was celebrated in Japan, but I don't know that matters.
It was new. My wife and editor, we took a deep dive into this of when exactly it started being celebrated, and it's weird there because sometimes like the women give the men gifts as opposed to like them here over in the United States waiting for chocolates or flowers or whatever.
Well,
so at least that's what my editor said. When she
well,
did her
the way it
deep
works
dive.
here is on of course, the Valentine's Day are here in February. The girls are supposed to give to the boys, but basically the girls just give them to each other mainly. And then in
Right.
March, they have a thing they call White Day. And in White
Yeah,
Day,
the vice versa.
the boys are supposed to give to the girls, but the boys don't do anything. So basically, it was a
So you
commercial
don't get
attempt to make
chocolate.
money. Yeah, the boys don't get chocolate. Yeah.
So that boy who doesn't give chocolate, he doesn't give anything, he's not gonna get anything next year.
Yeah, well, it depends. If he's a cute boy, he gets a ton of stuff. The rest of them are just out in the cold, but mainly the girls just give it to each other. So Valentine's Day was a commercial attempt over here in Japan that I think is in general kind of failed. But that doesn't have anything to do with your comic book. But
Right.
it is interesting. So, and
I just think it would be a good theme for February,
Sure.
for a February book. You might as well try to go with it.
Dang, Skippy.
Now, have you done any thoughts about trying to sell this in Japan?
That's like 9 steps down the road. I would, of course, love to do that. And Matt's the only artist I know could probably keep up with some of those mangaka in schedule and speed. So, yeah, localization in Japan is a dream. If that ever happened, I'd be very pleased with something
Oh,
along
cool.
those
Well, if you guys need any kind of translation, just let me know.
I know. I like that. I know. I watch your conspiracy cast from time to time, so
Oh, do you?
Oh,
I'm aware of your working in Japan and all that good stuff.
We have a TFT guy.
Positive.
I love TFT, man.
Brilliant.
That's a fun show.
Just you should have a annual tour, like a traveling tour for us, that people you can just lead us go check out cool stuff in Japan.
Tour.
Yeah.
For
Get
tour.
us all on a tour bus and take us around for sure.
Sure. Well, I mean, I guess it depends what people like. I mean, Japan basically is, if you like nature, well, then you might like it. Otherwise, no. Japan is it's kind of a boring place, to be honest with you.
What about the food? I don't care about the stuff. Just care about the food.
I could do that.
Just to hate
They
the
do.
seafood.
The food is beautiful. That is true. And I actually, the city that I live next to is actually the most famous place in Japan for sushi. Japanese travel here for sushi. So there are some absolutely gorgeous little restaurants, and the presentation is beautiful and stuff. So I could do that, I suppose. I just don't know how much people would be interested.
Food tour. Who doesn't like food?
Booster.
I'm a pretty basic bitch when it comes to Japan. I want to, go to Super Potato and check out all the arcades and, Taito Amusement Center and the Sega arcades and Akihabara and all that stuff.
You're talking Tokyo. I see. Yeah.
But all your scenery thing, that sounds way better than my buy video games in tight spaces plan,
Yeah.
What about that arcade that looks like the Wall City in Hong Kong?
Well, I don't know about that.
It's gone.
Is it?
That person is gone?
It got shut down last year.
What?
Who's the guy doing the ink wash? What's his name?
Dreams are shattered.
That's Zach.
Zach, that monster looks awesome, dude.
Zach's gonna murder.
It's killer. I like it, man.
Yeah. Well, there are some really, really good artists in here. But
it's an honor having all you guys draw my characters and mine and Matt's character tonight. It's a trip seeing it. I love it.
I'm still a little bit worried about what Ink is going to do, but he's being tamed today.
no.
I don't know why.
Ink's being a good boy.
Ink is a great old man. He screw people when they can take it.
That's true.
Ink is awesome. He did this awesome piece for me. He rendered this cyber collie villain I have in my comic books. It's like a giant robotic goddess of death and time type character.
Did it have genitalia?
It had titties.
Okay.
Awesome.
And it had a lot of arms, hanging around its belt.
There it is.
Yeah, we see
there
it
it
right
is. There, boom, bam.
That's
Ink's
like
his
a
man.
Shiva, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I figure those Sinbad stop motion.
Ooh, those old
stuff,
Harry
those
Houses,
old
yeah.
movies. Yeah, I figured it
Claymations?
stop motion claymation stuff. I figured it'd look like that kind of, but fighting a dude in spandex, like the old movies or whatever. But that's the big bad of the whole show.
With the Ultraman type of thing, they actually, I think it was Netflix brought it out a year or two ago. They came out with an Ultraman animated, which caused a bit of buzz here in Japan because, of course, Ultraman's live action. But I watched it with my kids, and I thought it wasn't bad at all. I kind of enjoyed it, but the Japanese were very against it.
That's where that little kid falls off the balcony in the first episode and gets injured or something. Like he's at the research facility. It's all CG'd, right? Yeah.
Well,
that came out like a month after I had Matt and Dinah draw these first few drawings. And I was like, what the heck? This is back on Netflix now? What's going on? I'm trying to pull up back some old stuff and, and then they're making it popular again.
Well, that's good, though. It puts it
Japanese
in the
didn't
zeitgeist
like it,
for you, right?
Yeah, I liked it only moderately. It made me want to just go back and watch Ultraman 66 on YouTube and just binge through that.
Huh. Interesting. Because here in Ultraman is really for really, really little boys. like
Yeah.
kindergarten or even younger. But it's something that has lasted for quite a while. And when that Ultraman animated came out, they shifted it to try to make it more for a more adult audience. And I think that was kind of the pushback as well, because here for in Japan for boys, you have the Ultraman, you have the Go Ranger stuff, and you have Kamen Rider type of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, and those are all live action. Now,
Then
Dina,
there's like the teenager versions, is
Yeah?
like the Guyver and stuff like that. Is the more adult. adult
yeah,
versions
that's
of that
true.
kind of-
No, Dina, I was just trying to barely can see what you're doing here. Could you lift the page just for a
Let's
second?
see if I can give it a sec. I'm trying to put all a few characters together. You see anything?
Oh, I can see it now. That's a bunch of girly stuff going on. That's interesting.
Girls.
Yeah, yeah. Booster likes that.
Girls.
That's true. The funny thing, I was
Booster
actually
loves it.
talking about this with one of my classes the other day. If you go and watch anime, it's interesting to me, or even manga, because there is no girl in Japan that looks like that, and there's no girl in Japan that acts like that.
Right.
It's the weirdest thing. It's a genre that's been around for a long time, but yet there is no practical, real life example of it. Now you got some otaku girls, but those are just weird people. In general, Japanese girls are nothing like the anime. It's like the opposite almost.
I know who actually acts like that. The Japanese traps.
There we go. That's why we have Dina on the show. Japanese traps.
Hey, it's not my fault.
Now, I'm
They don't
assuming,
do
Booster, that she's not
Happy
talking about a
trapping.
honey trap, because I'm so out of touch with the modern world. Could you explain to me what she
Oh.
means by a trap, please?
A chick with a dick.
Like poison.
No,
from
it's
Street Fighter.
Oh,
It's
snap.
a man dressed as a woman that he looks so much like a woman. You got tricked. That's why it's a trap.
But that's kind of what
They
you
say if you
just
find
said.
a
I
if you
see.
find a 9 out of 10 woman freaking hot and she's not crazy, you know that's a trap.
Sure.
There you go.
It's
There it is.
factual.
There it is. Pretty
Too
nice.
good to
I'm going to
do.
leave it free roaming right now, and I'm going to go over and see what the chat has to say, because I haven't come and said hello to them in quite a while. There's a bunch of people in here, too. Keep in mind, guys, we do appreciate those like buttons and subscriptions, of course. But the
We
thing
hate
we
the
need...
dislikes.
Well, no,
It's
I don't
two
really
of
care
them,
one way or
Kiss.
the other.
Two
But
Two of
really
them.
what we need is share buttons. And don't listen to Booster. He's just an angry young man. But let's come over here and see what you guys are going on about. Shinobi's in here, and he had some things to say, and very nice. Bullet says, what's all this then? Well, we have one Dune Rabbit. He says, Weldon round 2. Nice.
Or attempt
This
number
time
two.
Or
for
round
real.
1. He didn't show up
Yeah.
last night.
Attempt
well,
number 2 is what
that
it
was
is.
planned. He told us very clearly he's very upset with Mike Miller, and he wants nothing to do with him.
Just
And he
hates
came over
him.
here with us. So
Could you believe that? Could you believe the slander that was coming out of Matthew Weldon?
I
We were
know
saying,
the slander.
Matt Weldon, you can't be saying this about poor Mike Miller.
Poor Mike
Goodness
Miller.
me.
It's just so sad. So
All
sad.
these awful things, just a string of insults. Some of them racial. I was
I
wondering.
know. I was shocked. It came
But
out of his
also,
mouth.
you
I was
sounds
shocked.
like a British.
You know what though? Matt not being there probably was like the best way for Matt to be talked about the most. Because
Yeah, they
Maybe.
did a
not
based
Yeah,
on
maybe.
talking
Right.
about Matt the
Right.
whole time.
Awesome.
Yeah, I only set myself up for like future rebukings and all kinds of harassment.
That's okay. We love you over here, dude. You know that. You have a
It was-
home
it
here.
kind of-
Yeah.
It kind of became a competition of who has the most embarrassing story about Matt.
I heard it. I heard
Oh,
it like
no.
almost became like a service or an obituary or something like that.
Yeah, you felt like you
Intervention, yeah.
Hey, how did last week's winner do over there yesterday?
Oh, he killed. Eric killed. He got. He was actually in first place in the polls for a while, and then the second wave of people voted, and he got bumped down to third. But he's
I
he's still
see.
the medalist.
Eric Hawkins?
Yeah, Eric Hawkins.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He had
Posted,
such a
yeah, I
great
saw
piece
his-
last week. That Moon Knight
Yeah.
redesign was fantastic.
Yeah, it's
but
cool as hell.
it
Yeah.
was, dude. But let me continue with the chat here. Of course, we got Turtle Rabbit Fox in here. He says, "Yeah, I was only going to draw this once." Well, you know what? Seeing as he's reminded me because of his presence. Do keep in mind we do a draw along here, guys, and we really love to see what you have to do. The draw along is very simple. Just draw one of the characters here from either one of Matt's projects that he's working on, and just go over to Twitter and drop that on hashtag DNQFE. Once again, that is hashtag DNQFE. And we really, really enjoy doing this, and we will look at them at the end of the show. So, and keep in mind, you don't need to be some great artist either. Just do something. It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, Booster, draw something.
Yeah, draw something, Booster.
Be
Draw something.
example.
Bullet wants to remind you, Booster, that you'll never find anyone hiding in that closet. Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah. He's there. They're all waiting for you to come out, Booster, of the closet.
It's true.
It's all true. Yeah, and his little love. We know he already said goodbye to Ezra Miller.
Oh, that's
New
right.
love.
He's on the Henry Cavill now, so it's all
Matt's
good.
got
It's pure love.
Matt's
Pure
got
love.
Matt's got Versima sitting on the Light Warrior's shoulder in his
Oh,
draw.
yeah.
Dude, that's
Hey,
dope.
or do I have Versima sitting on Chester Busby's shoulder?
Oh,
I need to- Is that
Sexy Bear is
this
coming.
Is how I, this
Sexy
is how
Bear.
I interpret you from your voice, because I've never seen your face, Chester. So
Did you
you're-
say something about the Punchline having a bunch of reality bending things? You know, allowing things from other universes to come into the story. So I don't know, maybe a Sideshow Punchline crossover. Matthew Weldon.
Oh man,
that is cool.
Not
looking.
opposed to that. The monsters in
Maybe.
Punchline are some of the coolest ever. The shark monster and the Baphomet thing. It's like I wouldn't mind Sideshow showing up around those.
Hi, Bill.
That universe.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, that black square had a name pop up for a
Yeah,
second.
it's
I
Bill.
didn't even know.
You can ask him right there. He's right there.
Cool.
I'm a backer of Punchline.
Poor guy's been patiently sitting here.
I
Quietly,
bought
yeah.
both hardcovers, and I had ordered one
Oh my
offline of the first graphic novel. I know I replaced it with the hardcover, so I sent the paperback to Ellis for him to check it out.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That's very
well,
cool. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, no problem, man. I love that book.
Eric Hawkins says, "Oh, I see. It is Weldon. You wake up for this show."
So
man.
Eric Hawkins was so excited to draw with you. He was all
right.
giddy and everything.
Well, dude, we got a spot, Eric. Jump on in, dude.
Apparently not enough to come onto this one, but
We do have one spot, I think.
no,
we don't. We don't have a spot now. That's okay.
No
but,
spots for you, Eric.
None
Get
for you,
out.
Eric. Get out of here.
I
Okay.
actually need to
one.
bail. I've got some pages I need to ink. So if we can slide in somebody into that spot that I'm in, that'll work out.
I
for
would have
me.
said
That's
hi
fine.
and talked to you earlier, Bill, had I known you're here, man. That black square's like camouflage on
It's a
this
black
screen.
hole. Yeah.
It is.
You're in.
I just, I'm all
thermoptic.
furry. I'm shy. So yeah, I'm hiding.
No
But,
worries.
Well, Booster will take
your
care of
book looks
whatever you
awesome.
guys want to do. So Booster's staying on top of that. Let's see. Jiminy Cricket said, "Did Weldon show up this time?" He did. We're getting a lot of hellos from Joe Maroney. We got Flying Saucer in here. We got Rodwell Stevens. Very nice. We got John Chedester, which is very similar to my name. We got Zach Richmond. We got Jennifer's in here. Hey, Jennifer. Matt Fowler is in here and also in the chat. Curious 2A is in here as well. It's stripper story time. No, sir. It is definitely not. Short time.
It's been a while since we had a good stripper
It has.
story.
It really has.
It has been a while.
Story time.
Possibly intentional.
Story time.
I do
Story
apologize to everyone who doesn't know what stripper story time is, and we should not talk about it. Eric Hawkins says, "I only won last week so I could be on the pro show with Weldon, and he didn't show up." Sad face. You've upset Eric,
Hey.
Matt.
I've been saying, yeah. So it was kind of a tragic
Works hard.
ordeal too, because my my lovely spouse, I had actually set numerous alarms for the show on my phone, and I even like slept with the phone under my pillow so it would just rattle my person, so I would get up. But the my wife, she came in and she turned off both alarms because she didn't know I was going on the drawing stream that night. So that's actually what happened yesterday.
So you
So
sleep
it's your
through.
wife's fault. Oh,
Yeah,
fair
it's my
enough.
wife's
It's,
fault.
it's the wife's
She
fault.
This is
she
why
was
we can't trust
yeah,
Just
women.
being thoughtful.
she was
Yeah.
being thoughtful. She was grief stricken about it too.
Oh,
You know, I
Aw.
sleep with my phone under my pillow on vibrate as well, but for different
Ah,
reasons.
that's not called a
Yeah,
pillow.
man.
That's a daimakura ink. It has its own name. Daimakura. Okay, so Edwin's in here, and Edwin has something to say, and I'm going to have to think
Uh-oh.
of how he wants me to say this. There's an explanation point. It's all in caps, so it could either be
Man,
Weldon, but I don't think so. I think it's Weldon.
Oh gosh.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Well done.
So Edwin is upset with you, just so you know.
Weldon is gonna eat
Yeah,
his
they were
steak. Well done.
dropping the suicide memes on me, man. It was
Oh,
Wait,
damn.
what?
That's right.
What?
no, I'm just
So
kidding.
what?
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
Uh,
okay.
That was just me.
I was-
Now,
I
Booster
guess-
told Edwin that Weldon likes us better, and Edwin says, "Understandable." Very good, Edwin. I'm glad you're so congenial.
Everyone knows where the bread is buttered.
That's right.
I
That's
understand, Booster, how he could love you more than me.
right. Oh no.
Yeah, I feel like all kinds of grief stricken about that one because Mike wasted a whole drawn and quartered
No, he didn't waste it because Bill
on a
came.
show that I should have been in.
Bill was there to
Yeah,
make
Bill
up.
really bailed me out
Yeah.
yesterday too.
I hung around. I told embarrassing stories about Matt for the whole time.
Rock on.
You know, we made
There you go.
jokes.
There you
Sardine
go.
stories, or
Oh,
do you eat
what?
sardines at cons or something?
Oh,
it's the
crap.
salmon that he won't stop eating.
Salmon,
there we
yeah.
go.
Smells like low tide. It's brutal.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it.
Hey, salmon's become
Man.
quite popular here in Japan, actually, over the past decade or so.
The what?
But
Feel
Salmon?
good.
salmon, yeah. Japanese are loving
They
it.
should appreciate salmon. It's the healthiest fish, more nutritious fish in the world.
Oh, there
That's
we
what
go.
I'm
There we
getting
go.
at.
Pro
That's what I'm
salmon.
getting at.
This pro salmon demographic. That's what I want. Now,
There you
let's see. Joe Maroney says, "Goody, I get to do over for my draw along from last night." Well, you know what? We do it here, and we're really happy to have you. Just make sure you do it on hashtag DNQFE. We got the ECW in here. We got Bullet. He's talking about Peter Parker and Twink Power. That's not good. And Jiminy's
Speaking
yelling,
of Peter
"Who's running
Parker-
this show?" I'm running this show, Jiminy. It's okay. It'll all be good. Let's see. Bullet says, "Gender bending the pregnant ladies." I don't know what that means. I'm a bit confused.
So
Anybody?
they always say Weldon like to draw pregnant ladies.
Mhm.
Oh, does he?
So a fat man. You wouldn't hurt a pregnant man, would you?
Dina.
Booster know where that come from.
That's so Asian of
Wait,
her
what?
too. Fat man.
Circumference
Uh-oh.
man.
Well, you know, the thing is funny about it is everyone thinks Asians are so polite, and they are. They do have polite cultures, particularly Japanese. But they're also extremely blunt. And if you're fat, they'll
You're
go,
fat.
"Oh, look, you're fat." I was like, "Oh, thank you,
Bah.
thank you,
The bot.
thank you." That's very
When
nice.
did you get so fat?
Why'd you get so
You're
fat?
fat.
No, fat's not good for you, right? Don't be
So-
fat.
So
Eat a salad. Don't worry, we can help you.
Hmm
You will look so good if you lose 20 pounds or 500 pounds.
That's right. That's right.
I don't like this. This is getting too real for me.
Awesome. All right, well, I'm going to duck out. I got to do some work on Punchline 10 and get that book finished and
Sweet.
off to the printer. But, thanks for the invite and thanks for the chance to have a few laughs and watch Matt draw a little bit.
Yeah, the campaign's gonna be open for one more week or less than that.
It
Yeah,
wraps
I
up
could
on
have
the
swore
Saturday
that
the
Punchline.
15th.
I could have swore it ended at the end of January, so I launched February 1st. I didn't know you were going to extend. I didn't, mean to.
Well, we only really extended just to do this show. I don't know what Bill's plans were, but Zach and had asked me if we wanted to do Punchline because we've been talking about it for months and months.
Mhm.
And so I asked Bill if we could extend just for like another week or two, and so yeah, he worked it out.
Yeah, not a problem. Happy to help. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey, thanks,
All right,
Bill, for
later.
coming in.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. All right.
Awesome.
Pixel says, Chester, I was giving Bill a few to talk about Punchline first. Well, we did, and we covered it. That's probably something from earlier. No, I'm not repeating that bullet. Not saying it. Rebel Comics and Gaming says, here to give support to Mr. Weldon and ask him if he is interested in doing a cover for Niobe on our next go around. Ooh, job offer.
Oh, Niobe.
Oh yeah.
Dang it.
That's right. My boy Larry Higgins has a campaign on Kickstarter now,
Dun, dun, dun,
which
dun.
is currently at 6,300 Canadian dollars.
Yeah,
He's
that's awesome.
with 9 days to go. He's kicking ass, man.
Yeah, Larry's a nice guy too. I like Larry quite a
Solid
bit.
art.
Yeah.
It's the girl with the black pigtails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
there's
they're not
really good
black
art on that
pigtails, but
campaign.
they're purple. But yeah, she's like a
Okay,
half
yeah,
Japanese pop star character. Yeah, it's kind of like a
Oh,
Dazzler,
is
I
she?
guess. Yeah, teleporter.
Man.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen the campaign. I've seen it around. She's the one that rides that motorcycle. That's a
Yeah,
popular-
That's one.
That's right.
That's the chickie.
Yeah, and he's found popularity with it too, and he keeps pumping them out. He's on top of it. He's professional. He gets his pieces out to the people. I like Larry. He's doing what he should be doing, and it's awesome.
He's a good
Oh,
fella.
yeah. He does look professional.
Yeah.
Hits the convention scene too. Yeah. All right, Booster. I got you on the shoulder too.
Oh, we have a. There he is, my boy. I love the way you designed him when I was standing up. He's awesome. The tail and everything. My little kick-ass Kiwi.
There's a Chester, Versima, and Booster.
Yeah.
Awesome. Boosters with the honeys.
I love how I'm hid behind a mask. Thank you.
Yeah, you're a elusive cat.
Am I?
But yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, I think I'm friends with Larry on Facebook too. Yeah, hit me up. I'll. That sounds like a cool character.
It is a cool character, actually. It's good design. There's a few really good designs running around right now. We also have Claudio in here. Okay, all right, everyone, take a moment. Claudio's here. We have to take our breath because he takes it away.
What?
Claudio's the sexiest man on earth. Didn't you know that, Dina? Claudio's the dude.
No, I'm a married woman. What do I know?
What does she know?
Let's see.
You're still breathing, aren't you? Goodness me.
When are you due, Dina? When are you supposed to have the baby?
Probably late May or early June. I haven't go check up yet because right now I'm afraid of hospital. I mean, afraid of hospitals.
Yeah, that's fair
Whatever.
point. Fair point. But you were in Indiana. I mean,
Still
come
need to
on.
go see something though, a little prenatal in there. But congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Just so you know, Dina, my birthday is June 22nd. You should try to shoot for that.
I don't know. I don't really want. I think it's a sun. It's the sun to be on there. Isn't the horoscope is Cancer?
Yes, it is. Or Gemini.
Oh, are you still Gemini or are you Cancer?
I am a cusp. I am both, actually.
I am so
Whoa.
confused now.
Oh wow! Didn't know that.
I didn't know such a thing existed.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah. Because the last day of Gemini and the first day of Cancer is my birthday. Therefore, it's considered a cusp. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You're double enlightened.
I'm doubling it. Yeah. I'm super enlightened in everything.
No wonder you're.
Oh, you should do a
freaking annoying.
conspiracy.
We
should do a
could.
conspiracy theory on horoscope. Isn't that they say the most successful people are all Geminis?
Maybe. We could certainly do a TFT on that. I think it would be a lot of fun. Although Claudio has a statement here that I think really needs to be read out, and it needs to be done in the most respectful manner. Claudio says, "I don't have a problem with married ladies. Oh, Claudio.
That concludes the event.
Well then.
Luck up your wives, lads. Claudio is on the prowl.
All right, let me white box to make sure everything's getting seen. I pretty much looked like everything was floating pretty well, but just in case. Of course, this is Zach's piece, and he's got something really cool going on. And the neat thing about it, you can already see the quality of it, but we know by the end of this, it is going to pop like crazy. And of course, we have an hour left, so there's plenty of time to get that done. But Zach gets negative points, though, because there is no Chester in the art. I do apologize.
Chester, I know what you look like.
I know you know what I look like.
I don't like the way he said that. I don't like his tone there.
You
Sounded
are
very
the lizard
threatening.
man, Chester.
I am not the lizard man, sir. I am a handsome bearded fellow.
Oh,
After
he's
all you put me
bearded.
through, after everything you put me through, you are the lizard man.
That is true.
Dang.
I have put you through hell. That's fair. Fair point. I'll take it. But it is a good looking piece, though, as usual, guy. It's awesome. Moving down here, of course, we got Matt, who's coming to draw. He's on his second piece. You're kind of fast and speedy like El Rodimus, huh?
No, not like El Rodimus, but
Well, Rodimus is like lightning, but it is pretty quick, dude. Now, what are you working on here?
this is piece number Trey. I'm working on Versima drawing, and I'm debating on, now that I know that Chester's bearded, this changes everything.
So Versima's getting a beard. Rock
Everything.
on, dude.
Yeah, that's just random hair.
Oh, Weldon, I got a question. The girl, that pretty girl with the rose dress, does she have 2 buns or 1 bun on her hair?
I don't know.
On her hair. So, oh man, let's see.
I don't really have any reference to really show it. Or does she only have 1 bun on one side?
So she's got two buns, one on each side, and they kind of. It's kind of, let me draw it out real quick. It's kind of like this. If you got a bun on one side, a bun on the other, and this is the back. The buns kind of tie up, and then long hair comes out of each bun, and then they tie together.
This is the back? Is it the back of the head?
Yeah, this is the back of the head.
I see. So
Okay.
it's kind of like a Sailor
Cool.
Moon thing going on.
Yeah, but then she's got long hair coming out of the buns too, so it's kind of, I was kind of playing around with the design a little bit. So,
Cool.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's move down here to Keenma. She's been real quiet, but of course we've seen she's got a really cool piece going on here. This is very Ultraman-esque. Female version. And I do believe there was an Ultraman my kid was watching long time ago. I think there was a female Ultraman, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I think is that mommy?
Tails.
The mom came from space with the big
What?
horn. The dad had the big horns on his head, and yeah, I think Dinah's right.
I like watching Ultraman when I was young.
Oh, did you? So in Hong Kong, they like the Ultraman, huh?
Well, they put it in their golden time period, like 7:30 to 8:30, something like that. After dinner, so everyone will watch it. It's kind of a family show.
It is. That is true. Yeah, it's a good looking piece though, Keema. I'm liking it.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Very nice. Very nice. Always like to have a different take on things. Now this is Ink Spots, and
You sounds like you see horror.
well, I'm always concerned with what Ink is doing. Of course, I have to keep an eye on him. But I like what he's doing. It's just pretty cool. I always like his art. Actually, he's a great artist.
Oh, he's
Yes,
amazing.
fantastic.
He like to troll too hard, the old man.
A little bit, but this is cute. He's doing like a Minita version of your piece here.
Yeah, that's cool. Super deformed or whatever.
Yeah, it's small and childlike.
They call it
Yeah,
chibi.
yeah
Chibi,
you
that's what
do.
they call
I
it.
don't
It
know
was
where
called-
the hell. Where did Chibi come from?
Don't start
It was SD
Oh,
when I
it's
was a
Sailor
kid.
Moon.
Uh,
It's Sailor Moon. Remember the daughter of
Oh.
the pink hair is Chibi Moon.
Oh,
That's why
her
everyone
name.
starts saying
Oh, that's where
Chibi.
you guys got it
Is that
from.
where it came from?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Well, because you can use chibi to mean something small, but the Japanese never use it like that. They would use mini or minida. But yeah, that's it. I didn't know that. So Sailor Moon, that's where it came from. All right, rock on. And that was a
Oh, you don't
fairly
watch it, you're a man.
well, I've never seen Sailor Moon, but I think my daughter was watching it, or that, or Sakura Cardcaptor Sakura, maybe I can't remember.
Oh yeah,
But
I remember that.
the that makes sense because Sailor Moon was popular in the West, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the shows I used to run home and tape on my old VHSs.
Oh, really?
Oh, which one is your favorite?
Oh crap! No, I never really made it to where she got into having a daughter that much.
What color?
Oh
What color
crap!
of the
I don't know.
sailors?
Which one is my favorite? Man, I always liked Mars. I guess is the one with the black hair, the red.
Oh,
Is that the right
you
one?
think you think your wife kind of resemble her?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
know,
good point.
the scary thing for me was a couple of years ago. I went to the Tokyo Comic-Con, and walking around with my family. I actually took the whole family to Tokyo because they're in college and stuff, so it was an opportunity to bring everyone together. And so I'm walking around the Comic-Con and stuff like that, and I saw a Sailor Moon. It wasn't Sailor Moon; it was one of the other ones, but it was from that show, and it was a guy, and he was in full
Oh,
kit.
trap.
And yeah, trap,
It's a trap,
exactly.
yeah, they're trying to
And
say.
the sad thing about it, Dina, was he was actually probably one of the sexiest women there.
I told you that's why it's
Yeah.
called trap.
It's not right, Dina. It's not right. Something has gone wrong with the world. That's
Well,
all I
it's
have
the
to say.
woman's fault.
Oh, very
Well,
right.
yeah, because they don't eat enough. They're all bone skinny and they look horrible in their bikinis. I know. It's just I blame the women. That's true. It's true.
Need more pie. Yeah.
Eat more pie. Yeah. But
With
I don't know. He was
cake.
the Sailor Moon that had white and red and black accents, whatever one that one was.
I'm so confused now.
But he pulled it off, though. I mean, he pulled that off really well.
You know why they call them traps now?
Yeah, I don't think he was, but he pulled it off. So, but anyway, Dina's got her ladies being drawn here. Looks pretty nice. And we're all waiting on Booster. I don't know what Booster's doing. He's supposed to be
Yeah.
drawing here.
I'm trying to draw something. I can't get my creative juices flowing. Just
I told you
trying
to not use the word juices on my show. Damn it. That's a
Juices.
demerit. I'm writing
All
it
right.
down.
How about my creative moisture?
Moisture? I'll take moisture.
Moist.
Moisture's better. It is better.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He's like, let me condensate on you.
Poor
Mm.
poor Matt has come
Condensate all
up
over
in
the
here
place.
just to talk about his comic, and he gets the degeneracy of Booster and Ink. It's just awful.
He knows what he was coming into.
Yeah, I knew what I was walking into. Remember that hawk woman girl, that hawk woman picture Matt drew with the mouth all agape and the worms being trickled in?
Oh, I know.
about the degeneracy you guys deal with.
Uh-huh.
I know about that picture. That one's going on my wall one day.
Uh-oh.
That one. Yeah, I'll have a stack of drawings that I need to send you one of these days, Booster.
Awesome.
I just need a.
Oh, maybe if I backed one of your things, you could slip it in. You know?
Oh yeah. No, I think that I just remember that one because that was one of the best boosters that I'd ever did, like
It was awesome.
expression wise.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Because he knew what was up. He had his little.
Yeah, I
Well-
like asking people which one is their favorite sailor because this I don't know if you guys ever watched My Little Pony. Really interesting. It's kind of like the modern
yeah.
days of archetype of
You
woman.
can kind of
So
guarantee
Sailor
I've
Moon was
never
the
watched My
first
Little
one.
Pony. Yeah.
Well, I got kids now, so yeah, I checked it out.
Well,
But
I
my
only
que-
watch it with the sound down. So.
Oh my
God. Damn.
I feel like there's something hinting something bad.
Yes,
some
that's-
dirty
that's-
omen joke.
That's what he was doing.
Don't
You know,
pursue it anyway.
yeah, I do notice. I'm
no.
gonna call the writer Matt, and I'm gonna call the artist Matthew, if I may.
I just
Matt.
call him Weldon.
Just
Yeah, that-
Weldon. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
But Matt, I noticed in the background there's a Gogol 13 poster.
Oh yeah, from the Queen Bee OVA. It's like the follow-up to The Professional, where that redhead girl is raised by the Iran Contra guerrillas and then becomes the head of a mafia somehow, and
Yeah.
Go-Go has to kill her, but they fall in love. You know how it goes with Go-Go. He kills her
Sure.
anyway. You know, so
No,
yeah,
it's
I love
actually
Go-Go 13.
yeah, Go-Go is really cool. And before I met my wife and came over here to Japan, I had played a video game. I forget which system it was on, but I remember playing a Go-Go 13 game, and that's all I knew. I knew nothing else.
On the
Uh,
NES, the top secret mission, right?
Yeah, it probably was. It felt like it was a long time ago.
Right.
When I came over here, of course, I studied Japanese and learned how to read and everything like that. And actually, one of my good friends over here, he runs a cram school. And in his cram school, he's got one of the things they do here in Japan is they'll have the like the pulled out version of a manga, meaning they'll put it in a smaller book. It'll usually be colored out of the big trades they do. Anyway, he had a ton of these things on the wall, and I saw there. I don't know how many there were. There must have been like 100 of these Go-Go 13 things, and I was like, "Oh, I remember this from the game." And he said, "Oh, that's my favorite." So I started reading them. Those things are excellent, dude. Those are great comic books, man. Really
Yeah, I
enjoyed it.
watched the whole series subtitled a couple years ago. Well, maybe 10 years ago now it came out. I love everything about the Go-Go 13 stuff. Even the old Sonny Chiba movie. I don't know if you've ever seen that. He
No.
plays live action Go-Go 13.
Oh, that'd be cool. I like Sonny Chiba.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Is that the dude that's super ripped up and is appearing to be elderly guy? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
I don't know if he's
No,
ripped.
that's not him. Sonny Chiba's the Hattori Hanzo from Kill Bill, the sword maker. But he did a bunch of he did a bunch of movies in the 70s, like Street Fighter and something else. I forget.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You might be thinking of Sho
yeah,
Kosugi, actually. Sho Kosugi is in incredible condition. You might be thinking about him. He's the guy who does the ninja movies.
But yeah, Sonny Chiba. I know you're talking. I think I know you're talking about.
Sonny Chiba is still working.
Is he? I don't know.
I looked him up the other day. I don't know what brought it up, but I think he was in another movie, and I just kind of was like, I wonder if he's still alive. And it's like, the man is like every year there's like 10 projects he does.
Oh wow, didn't know that. I saw him on a variety show not too long ago.
Yeah, he's done a ton of voiceover too.
So how long have you lived in Japan, Chester?
18 years.
All right, let me ask you this. Do you remember a show called Super Jockey?
No.
Okay. Do you know who Beat Takeshi is?
I might recognize the face, but I don't recognize the name.
It's
He's the Japanese
just
actor.
such a fake weeb.
He's the Japanese actor that's in all the Yakuza movies and stuff.
Oh, you're talking about Takashi's
Was he in the Avengers
the old
movie?
the old
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
him. Sure.
Yeah.
He's in Johnny Mnemonic, right?
Oh yeah. And he has that game show too that was translated into English and put on Spike TV or something. Takeshi's Castle, or I forget.
Takashi,
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I know that show. Yeah,
Isn't
I
it
know
the one
that one.
that show? There was like a parody of that show, wasn't there? In the West, MXC.
Yeah, I forget what it was called exactly, but it used to be on Tech TV or G4 or whatever it was called back then.
Yeah, but Takashi is a major troublemaker in Japan, dude. No, he really
like in a
is.
bad way or in a.
I guess it depends
The
on how you
game
look
show
at
I'm
it.
asking you about. It was like this game show where they boiled people in hot water, and as long as they stayed in the hot water, they got so many seconds of free advertising at the end of the show.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So it's all
That's horrible.
Japan, welcome. Yeah, and well, I should say
I
Tokyo.
love
That's a
it.
Tokyo thing.
So much. I bought the whole series on video CD back in the day. You know, like maybe 99 or something. It was. I just wondered if you ever heard of it.
No, I never heard of that, but that doesn't surprise me, especially with Takashi, because the problem with him is he's so powerful. He can do anything he wants anytime and get away with it, right? So he
like
literally,
for real, like the characters he plays in them Yakuza movies, huh?
yeah, well, in a way, but he's such a goofball, right? He'll like show up on someone else's variety show, just walk on set, right? And just start like I've seen him, last year, for instance, they were doing this. I think it was something like Secret Service type of parody reality thingy. It was weird. But he just walks on set. He's got a fire extinguisher, and he just starts spraying down the whole set and everybody there, and then walked off.
Whoa.
Wow.
Just because.
A lot of stuff like you're describing. A lot of stuff like you're describing happens on that game show Super Jockey. Like he'll do stuff like that. Like there was this group trying to get the advertising time, and they were two people dressed in a horse costume. You know, like that old timey. You know, where one's the back of it. And they got in the boiling water, and Takeshi straight up lifted the staircase up and put it over the boiling water so they couldn't jump out like most people do.
Oh yeah.
So I believe you, man.
Yeah, no, he makes a lot of trouble, and he's so goofy. I mean, his sense of humor, my God, it kills me. But yeah, no, he's a very, very big and powerful man here in Japan for sure. Yeah, and because he's also one of the few Japanese who are actually known internationally.
He's in Battle Royale and all kinds of famous underground movies.
That's where I remember him from.
Yeah, he's the coach or whatever, the teacher.
Yeah, the guy that
got
was just
stabbed.
so picked on for so long, they just create this death match between the youth. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, how much time left we have? Sorry.
Well, you have yourself about 40 minutes left, and it's actually got to that time of the show where I'm going to get myself some more coffee. So as you guys know, when that happens, Booster is now in charge. Booster?
I need everyone has to listen to me.
Yeah, you need to listen to the Booster. So Booster's in charge. I'm going to get some coffee. I'll be back in a few minutes. Go ahead, dude.
All right, this is the thing I'm with that because I just kind of have to talk shit like Chester does all the time. Chester is really good at talking shit, but I don't know anything about it.
I'm not gone yet, and I heard that.
Go ahead, Chester? I wasn't saying anything bad about you. What?
Go ahead. That's one strike, though. I'm writing it down. All right.
All right. Is he gone yet? Is he gone for real now?
I think he's here.
So as I was saying, Chester's a complete dickhead. I don't know about the Takahashis and the things. I only know him from MXC. Anyone watch MXC?
Yeah, that was kind of a thing. Was that the show where it was kind of like an obstacle course?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was English dub taking the piss out of that castle show. Yeah,
exactly.
That was good times, man.
I mean, it
love
was
that
nothing
stuff.
but bloopers and just all kinds of human shattering crashes and I remember like trying to run across lakes all the time and just people taking a drink all the time. Like nobody ever made it across this thing.
The mud challenge or whatever, where they had to run through the mud and bust through those doors. I remember that show. I used to watch all that TV stuff all the time. There's like a football player style person blocking some of the doors. Some of the doors are paper, and they
that's right.
Busted through them, but they were like running through the mud first. Yeah, that show was pretty funny.
It was pretty hilarious.
Old.
Oh my god. Who does just have a? No, he doesn't have it locked on anyone. I'm just lock on Matt Weldon's one because I love the Kiwi.
Oh,
it's amazing.
Kiwi booster, kick to the face.
A dynamic booster. I love it.
Yeah,
I may be biased by saying it's my favorite.
Do a good one where it's like he was front and center. Yeah, he's just like kind of owning the thing. I should have drew him with a fire extinguisher, just terrorizing people.
Now, why would he have a fire extinguisher? Why would I do that?
Like Chiba, like Sonic.
Chiba.
Wait, was that the guy's name? Sonic Chiba, the guy.
The guy we were just talking about, Takeshi Mike or whatever.
We were talking about two different guys: Beat Takeshi and Sonny Chiba.
Who was the guy that took a fire extinguisher to that game show?
Beat Takeshi or Takahashi. I'll speak bad Japanese while Chester's.
Has anyone seen his remake of Zatoichi?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Beat Takeshi and Zatoichi. Yeah, exactly. In that remake. Yeah, that is
the director and everything. So good.
Yeah, I don't listen when Chester's talking, so I just kind of. I am a terrible co-host.
I just gave myself away for not paying attention either.
I just pipe in every now and then just to talk shit. That's my job here. And I put the links down as well. And I try to draw, but I'm not. I can't draw. I don't think I can draw women. I think that's my problem. I can only draw Ezra Millers. I mean,
No,
it's
you're
maybe
halfway
close
there
enough.
if you can draw Ezra.
Yeah. I just got to add bobs to him. Maybe that's where I'm failing it.
That's what I want to draw. I want to draw an Ezra Miller one right now.
Oh no.
There we go. That's what would be missing. I almost missed my Ezra, but Henry Cavill's just way more swole. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait. So, did you guys? You're down with Witcher then, huh? Are y'all gonna do a Witcher drawn and quarter?
We
yeah, that'd be cool.
We don't
should.
talk about Witcher in front of Chester. He's seen 3 episodes and he thinks he knows what the show's about and hates it. So we don't talk about Witcher in front of Chester.
Witcher, nobody cares about the other one. Everyone just want to watch Henry Cavill. That's all.
Well, yeah, that's why I watched it.
I'm gonna be straight with you. Yeah, like I even told my wife the other day, like I never really played the video games, but I mean I sure would have if
they're not so naughty.
No, if old Henry was starring in them.
Yeah, those were some great tits. My God.
I mean,
I think Henry Cavill is like what's his name, Ricardo Milos to some of you guys.
Look, I'm just saying, Henry Cavill's so beautiful. Having sex with him would still be straight.
Have you guys watched his old movie, Count of Monte Cristo? He was playing the young son there.
What? I love that movie.
That was him. That was him when he was young.
He's the boy, huh?
He's the boy.
What? No way. That's Henry.
Yep. He was very young.
That movie.
That's a really good movie.
That's with Jesus or whoever the guy is that played him.
Yeah, Jesus.
The guy that,
the Lord and Savior.
That's who they'll always do.
Ewan McGregor?
Count of Monte Cristo?
Yeah, Count of Monte Cristo he was playing the son.
Oh, I gotta go see this now because I found that DVD in Goodwill the other day. I'm freaking super excited about it.
Weldon, Tim Lim is claiming to know what you had for lunch today.
Ah, crap.
He says,
was it his cock?
Flushed.
His
angel hair chicken poblano.
He's gonna send you a load of bunnies to
cinnamon
Savage.
Yeah, they really.
You know, bunnies are scary.
They surprised the crap out of me with that poblano, man, pulling out that green pasta.
Oh my god!
But I consumed it like a good soldier. I consumed it. Choked it down.
Oh. Careful with the wording in front of big spots, right? You gotta.
Tone it down, guys. Tone it down.
Hey,
I'll turn it down for the Christian boys.
All right, Tim. Since it's reveal time, I'm gonna put something out here.
Okay, here we go.
What you doing?
When Chester was talking earlier, it made me think about this. About how polite Asians are. I can't remember what we were talking about. But I took
how fat people.
Me and Tim went to the gun range last week. So yeah, like just 7 days ago, we went to we did lunch again, and we went to the gun range right after.
Nice.
And it was so awesome. Tim was like really nailing his target too. So it was really good. But it was so funny to watch Tim whenever he was done shooting. He would put the gun down. He would cross his arms and then he would back up slowly. And I was like, oh man, Tim, it had such perfect form, such polite form. Like it was like nothing I'd ever seen in person.
Discipline, you mean?
Yeah, discipline. Yeah. Well, that's a very nice way of saying it.
When you've killed as many people as Tim, that's what happens.
No, Tim is Tim ABC or something like that, or is he born in somewhere else and then come here?
Oh, I don't really know where Tim originates from.
I mean, if he's born here, I don't know if he's Chinese or is he Vietnamese. I can't tell. Those might have a similar blood.
He might be a hybrid too. I don't really know.
Tim Lim, human wolf hybrid.
Well, I don't know if that was Tim's first time, but at the gun range. But if it was, that was a pretty impressive little display. Yeah, he was owning some targets. So fear the Asian
Oh
with
yeah.
pistol.
Asian concentration, yes.
The
Discipline.
I kind of want to ask Chester how the whales taste like.
I don't know. I don't know. Is Chester had whales? We'll have
I
to
don't know.
find
You
It's
should
a
out.
ask.
delicacy. Whale is a delicacy over there, isn't it?
I don't know, but some people eat them. I mean, the thing is, when people say
They
you
make
shouldn't eat
chewing gum
certain
out of it.
animals, I'm just like, well, okay. But whales have a lot of meat, and they should be happy that we're using fossil fuels, or else that they will be totally extinct.
Yeah, whales were it for the longest time.
They
Yeah,
were.
whales, show your appreciation, Rika.
My family
Got to
were
keep those
whalers,
lamps
actually.
burning.
Yeah, those
Ooh, cool.
that was another good
Here we
movie.
are. Here we are. Chester's back. Did you eat whales, Chester?
No,
Is it
I have
good?
not, although you can find it for sale here in Japan.
Is it a
Is
delicacy?
it expensive?
Not really. No,
Okay.
I don't think it's a delicacy. The Japanese hunt whales mainly because they want the baleen, that hard tooth material in the whale, because they use it
Oh.
to make things for their little Japanese guitar.
Is whale meat
Oh, that's
expensive?
right.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it is, being a rare animal that they're hunting down there.
Yeah, well, a lot of people tell them to knock it off, but they don't care.
Mm.
The Japanese are
Mhm.
stubborn.
I mean, probably only old people eat it, right?
No, you see it around. I think what disturbs me more than the whale is the dolphin meat, really.
Ooh.
Sea
Mm.
monkeys.
You can't eat dolphins. They're so nice and playful,
Well,
and they're
they
smart
do.
things.
Yeah,
Apparently.
they're so
Well, the thing
intelligent. I don't know if I
is-
could eat a dolphin.
I love
Well,
dolphin
eat
meat.
cows.
Well, we
Taste the
have.
I mean,
innocence.
don't be racist on animals that being eaten.
Yeah,
I'll
don't
just
be
say
prejudiced.
be grateful to their life that has been given to your food, and don't waste it. That's how I
right.
see everything.
That's right. You're Chinese. You guys eat everything that moves. That's true.
Panda's not.
That's what gave you the coronas.
Actually, they most certainly eat panda.
No, it's
Don't you know how we
Oh,
found the
crap.
panda? How it was discovered in the West? It was because someone had skinned to eat one, and the pelt was hanging on a wall. They eat
Oh,
panda
crap.
for sure.
Well, panda are stupid creatures that
It
deserve
is
to be
dumb.
extinct.
Easy to eat. True.
I mean,
Fly.
they're so dumb they can't even shag.
No,
That's
I'm
it.
serious. They are really stupid.
They
They don't
are
know
very
how
dumb.
to preserve themselves.
Yeah.
They don't know how to put themselves. They only eat one thing, and they used to eat more, but they become freaking lazy, so they only eat bamboo. They used to be hunters, and
Yeah, they were
then they don't know
meat
how
eaters
to
until they
breed.
found
You know that they
bamboo.
can't tell male from female. That's why they don't know how to screw each other. Don't know how to
Oh.
make babies. The Chinese literally have to make panda porn for them to learn how to have babies.
What?
Wow.
Literally.
Yeah, they have to use traps to lure them in.
Wow. Oh
Panda
my God.
traps.
At what point?
See, this
At
is
what
this is
point
how
do you
we
have to say,
degenerate,
Yeah,
folks.
if you're a panda and you get on the other panda and then you're about to do it and you find out it's a trap, then you know what are you gonna do?
I
No,
mean,
it's that zookeeper again.
I'm
it's like our
serious.
kiwi, right?
It's the
We have
zookeeper
this really
again.
shit bird for our national animal.
My
These damn
We have the
pandas are
shit bird for our
tranny
natural
tricking each
animal.
other.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
a flightless. It can barely
I'm
hunt
gonna
for
I'm
itself.
gonna
At
say
what
hello to
point
the
do we just
chat
say that?
now.
Am I
That's
not
what I'm gonna
talking?
do. Fly Frox Poe is in here. Very nice to meet you. Knee Plus Ultra is also in here. Shut up. Thundero's in here. You definitely cannot draw a women booster. Well, we know this. Tim Lim's in here. Hey, he says, I know what Matt Weldon had for lunch today. Yeah, we heard all about it. Something about cheeseburgers. John says, Witcher isn't that good story-wise. It's all over the place. Yeah, let's
Here
not
it
get into
comes.
that. Yeah. He
Crap,
had
so there's
angel
no-
hair
there's
chicken
no chance of a-
poblano with cinnamon buns. Oh, very nice.
Wait, so there's no chance of a Witcher drawn and quartered?
Oh
Ultimate?
no, I think we should do one. I think it'd be fun.
Oh, let me come on. I want to come on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, we should do a Witcher booster
I
for
can
sure.
draw
There we go.
some
We're allowed to do. We got his permission. We're allowed to do it.
Well, actually, if you know for themes and stuff like that, you should talk to Booster or Pixel because they're the ones that handle that. I mean, occasionally I'll come and say, "Hey guys, let's do this," but they handle that. So Booster will take care of it for sure. But we should do a
Didn't
Witcher
we talk
booster.
about we're gonna do Max Effect 2 last time?
We're gonna do what? Vaccination 2? Huh?
Max... No. You're too into that thing.
So what
We
did
talk
you say?
about Max Effect. Max Effect.
What?
The game.
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
Oh, Mass Effect. Mass
Yeah,
Effect.
Mass
It's
Effect.
Oh,
like Star
okay.
Wars, kind of. Yeah.
All right,
Dear
cool.
Lord.
Hey, we got John De La Rose in here. How
Sometimes
you
I
doing, dude?
contact.
He says that Weldon is Bay. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
What's that mean?
or anything else. BAE. It's one of those gangster terms you see.
Like GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Like that.
Weldon's not
Yeah,
Bay.
like that.
Weldon's wifey material. He's not Bay. He's wifey material. you wife him. You see that? So in that
That's
good, you
true.
gotta wife him. You know, put a ring.
But
on
he
him.
can only make. Isn't that he can only make peanut butter jelly sandwich?
Ooh,
Oh.
I like peanut butter
Peanut
jelly.
butter
Now,
time.
peanut
Ultimate
butter
waifu
jelly, peanut
material.
butter jelly,
Yeah,
peanut butter
exactly.
jelly, peanut butter jelly,
Good.
peanut butter jelly. Yeah, that's great. I love that meme.
That's really sweet. You guys consider me pillow material.
Oh, Daimakura indeed. But you know,
Yeah.
I am curious how I go away for just a short time to make some coffee, and I come back and you guys are talking about eating whale. Now, Booster, how did you let that get out of control?
I don't know. I just wanted to talk about eating whales.
It's
Just
Japan.
up the
Only
whales.
place you can eat it.
You got you and the Fowler, the Met Fowler. You're trying to outweave one another and what have you. And I just wondered if you were eating whale.
One thing
Chester,
led to another.
they didn't even notice I entered the room.
Yeah, I heard
I noticed. We just didn't care.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, Eric.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
if you could only see my face.
I was wondering who sounded like Eric.
Matt is working on another piece. He's really obsessed with kiwis. Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. He's allowed to draw
Because
kiwis.
kiwi, is that true? That I heard that kiwi is the bird that, according to the size of his body, laid the biggest egg in the whole world for
Really?
birds.
Sure.
That tells us a lot.
I'll
Thank
say
you,
yes.
Second to
Yeah.
deer.
Dina. Yeah. Oh well. But it looks like my bearded opportunities are lost. Oh, more kiwis. So sad.
No bear for you.
Yeah. Well,
Kiwis are just cooler.
if they are cooler, but if anybody's interested, my wife says I look like that an older version of that guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Billy Ocean?
Which
No.
one?
Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam. That's the one.
boy.
That's the guy. Yeah.
Kenny
Oh,
Rogers. Yeah.
Sons of Anarchies. What is that called? Hamlet on a motorcycle, right?
Yeah. Why not? I thought it was a pretty good show. Wife liked it too.
It's pretty good. It's really sad though.
Yeah, I
It
like
is
Sons of
sad. It is
Anarchy. I
brutally
didn't
sad,
Get
for
into
sure.
the Mayans
So
follow-up
sad.
show. I didn't really get into it, but I like the first one, Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. I
they
didn't
were
even know
saying-
that was a show until it got canceled.
My
In the
dad
chat,
kept
they're
saying, "Watch
saying
the
Ron
Mayans,
Perlman.
check it out," and I never, got into it. But
Apparently,
No,
you look like Ron Perlman, Chester, the guy who pissed on his own hands to.
No, I don't
Shake
look
his hands
anything
with,
like Ron. No,
Harvey
I'm a
Weinstein.
I'm a proper Scandinavian fella.
No, you kind of look
Norwegian.
like Ron Perlman, and he's pretty hideous as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Booster. Thank you.
Yeah.
Of course, we're still waiting for Booster to get a camera so we can all get a peek at him, but he refuses to do so.
No one needs
Ron-
to
We
see
already
that.
know his face.
Ron
But
Perlman?
Booster,
Ron Perlman.
isn't that?
Oh, I was supposed to tell you,
Sorry.
Ron Perlman is the closest I've ever seen a human being to being the actual missing link. You know? what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
fair.
about?
That's fair. That is fair.
Well, he did
Well,
play-
he played a missing link once.
He's kind of weirdo, but he's a good actor. I don't really like him as a person, but he's a good actor.
Yeah,
Well,
he
played
can
the
act.
Beast in
That's for
Beauty
sure.
and the Beast, like way back in the day, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
what,
the
really?
TV show. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He was on that show. Oh,
He was
there
a
you go.
cat man.
With Sarah Connor or Linda Hamilton, I think, was on that with.
Oh, was that her? Oh.
Yeah, and then she left the show and got replaced by like her cousin or something.
Or her
does
sister.
have
She got a twin sister. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she does a twin
She
sister.
does?
Yeah, she does.
She does,
yeah.
but on
Her
the
twin
show
sister's
she
in
left the show
Terminator
and they
2,
replaced
actually.
her and it got canceled.
Yeah, that's how they filmed that weird, crazy scene where
Yeah.
she's sewing up his head in the movie and the camera pans around out of the mirror. There's actually her
Oh,
and her
yeah.
sister in it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
she
no
has a twin
mirror.
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I just I need to go see that Terminator, new Terminator
No,
movie
you
too.
don't. No, you don't.
The red box.
It's really bad. Yeah.
Is it bad?
It's really
There's really
bad.
only one Terminator.
Yeah, well, the first and the
Gotcha.
second one are pretty good. Other than that, they've kind of dropped the ball. But no, it's
Second one was-
really bad. Not only is the story stupid, which is weird that it coming because Cameron was involved, but the acting is just, man, it's all over the place. Especially the main girl, she's really bad actress, really, really bad.
Oh,
The
that
little girl?
90-pound girl,
Oh my gosh.
the tiny girl. Yeah,
Human
she-
Yeah,
girl?
the Latino one. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
really not a bad.
Oh.
She's really bad actress. Yeah. Which is too bad because I've seen plenty of good Latina. What am I supposed to call them? Actresses.
I think it's pronounced
Okay,
Latinx.
that's we'll go with that. But I've seen
Yeah,
plenty of really good ones,
Latinx.
so I don't know what they were thinking.
Oh, you know how they get the rose. They all get the rose from that
Oh,
kind
tell
of
us,
thing.
Dina. How do they get the role? I'm curious.
Just like you have to sleep with Jackie Chan to get in any of his movies.
I am
Oh yeah, I
not sleeping
forgot.
with
Dinah
Jackie
hates
Chan.
Jackie Chan. Yeah,
What?
Dinah
I
goes
don't
off
hate-
on him
Good for you,
sometimes.
Dinah. Sup?
Yeah.
That's
Well-
just the known fact in Hong
It
Kong.
is.
That's why I know Hong Kong.
Jackie Chan is a
like,
very troublesome person, actually.
But Rumble
Wait,
in
what
the
did
Bronx.
he
Come
kill?
on, guys. Rumble in the Bronx. Guys, come on.
Wait, what's Jackie's offenses? He court. I mean, he
Dude,
He's like the
he
Harvey
screws
Weinstein
everything that
of-
Yep,
moves, man.
pretty much.
does.
Yeah,
he?
he's Chinese Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, he's a
No
major
way.
legend.
He is a Hong
major.
Kong very Weinstein.
Yeah. And he's a
Man,
full-on
that bummed me
communist
out. I
and
love-
proud of it as well.
That
I
bummed
did-
me out. I
Oh,
love
he
Jackie
calls us
Chan.
slaves.
Man.
That's why we don't like him. either.
Yeah, well, Hong
See,
Kong is
Chinese, you are
Back in
all
the
very
day.
slavish.
well because he decided to support the Communist Party of China 100%, and when the whole Hong Kong switchover happened, so Jackie's really got some put some bad taste in the Hong Kongers' mouth, I would say.
Yeah.
You guys are really
That's why they call him
crushing.
the Weinstein.
You guys are really crushing my dreams tonight. You know.
I do
mean,
apologize.
BT
All right.
Yeah.
Tashi is a horrible fire extinguisher harasser, and
I love
Jackie
Jackie.
Chan is
Yeah, all right.
is Harvey Weinstein. It's like, man,
I
Oh
love
Yeah,
no,
but-
he got
Oh,
best
you're
people.
Captain
evil.
Bach.
Well, see, the thing is, you're on the outside looking in, right? We're living in it, so we know what's happening,
right.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
I mean,
Every
out of
day.
all of them, Jackie Chan was probably my favorite. I liked Jackie Chan more than I even liked Jet Li and
Oh yeah,
everybody
Jackie's
else.
awesome. Yeah, you
Jet
know,
Li's
I
not
met
even
Jackie Chan
moving.
We got
once.
Tony Jaa. That's all we need.
please don't tell me Iron Monkey Donnie Yen IP
Oh.
man guy is bad.
He's actually a good man.
No, he's a
Okay,
good guy.
thank God.
Yeah,
Young
no,
man
he
is
is.
actually a good person.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me feel better.
I watched a raw copy of IP Man like off a cam the other day.
Oh,
like
Ip Man.
the
It's
latest one.
Ip Man.
Ip Man.
Oh crap,
There you go.
bro! I've been calling it IP Man forever.
Yeah, me too.
This is
Ip
actually
Man.
based on a real legend. He's
Yeah, it
the
is.
one who trained. What's his
Bruce
name?
Lee?
Bruce Lee.
He trained
Yeah.
Bruce
Yeah.
Lee. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie I watched, he goes to San Francisco and does this big tournament against the military Marines who are trying to say karate is the best or whatever. But man, it was dope. I can't wait till it comes out.
It's actually cool that they did the Ip Man thing because if you go to China or Hong Kong, there's so many movies about two particular things: the Journey to the West with
Yep.
Son Goku, and of course the other thing is Huang Fei Hung. They love
Right.
Huang Fei Hung,
Yep.
right? And it's nice to see a new IP, I guess, come out from it. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
I've been
Wong Fei
waiting
Hung
2
is-
minutes to say that.
Wong Fei Hung is the one from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, right?
I actually never watched
no.
that movie, so I don't think.
I don't know. That's not no. Huang Fei Hung is
Wong Fei
when
Hung
the
is from Qing Dynasty.
yeah,
Chow
it was when the
Yun-fat.
Chinese came over. Actually, I mean when the British came over.
So Jet Li plays him in all the Once Upon a Time
He does.
stories or
He
whatever,
does,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Who is Li Mubai? Is who the one from Crouching Tiger is then? That
No, Chow Yun-fat.
that Chad? No, that's the actor.
No, the
but I'm talking about the
character.
character. he
Yeah,
plays
no, I
in
think
the
you're right.
story.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I get those two confused all the time.
Oh, and don't worry,
Hey.
Chow Yun-fat, good man all the way. Everyone see him as a great person because he is a great person
Is he Chinese or Japanese? I don't really know.
He's
from
Chinese.
Hong Kong.
He's from
Except
Hong
for
Kong, yeah.
Yeah, Hong Kong.
And he was in the greatest movie of all time, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, the Killer.
no.
Oh my
Dragon Ball Z,
God.
my bad.
Oh my
Oh,
God. And I was white boxing you at the
Oh,
time
you mean
too,
Dragon
sir.
Ball
You're no
Evolution.
longer white boxed. That's enough of that.
I watched that movie on the plane. I say, what just happened?
Yeah. That movie
I have
actually
not seen
upset my children.
I was very upset when I watched that movie.
Yeah,
Me
that's
too.
I
I'm
haven't met anyone
confused.
that's
fitting to
liked
watch.
it in my
Yeah.
life.
I watched it and I was like, what just happened?
Yeah, it was pretty horrible.
Is end? So what just happened again?
And to talk about wasting Chow Yun-fat as well. I mean,
Seriously,
great
he's a
actor,
great
and
actor.
you wasted it.
Yeah, he's one of my.
Isn't
favorites.
that what they do in every bad movie, though? They get like one legit actor to make it look like it'll be good.
Replacement Killers?
Oh, didn't that they put him in one of those Pirate of the Caribbean movie too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
He played
Oh, yeah, they murdered him.
The
too.
third one, maybe. Yeah, I think I remember that.
He played the Irish,
Hong Kong,
not
Hong
the
Kong
Irish,
pirates.
the Asian pirate king or something like that.
Johnny
Just a
O'Malley.
legend. We don't really know much about him.
Well, the best Chow Yun-fat movie is either Hard Boiled or The Killer, though. That's my favorite.
I
Those
like
are
The
pretty
Killer,
old,
yeah.
though.
What is that
Replacement
called? That
Killers,
when he's the Gamble King, something like that. They call
Mira
it.
Sorvino.
Well, Chow Yun-fat is the one that made Gung Fu popular, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That whole
Yeah.
John Woo directed him at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then came
Hard
over here
Boiled.
and
Yeah, John Woo.
You know, actually, one
The
of the
man who made Van Damme's greatest movie,
did he
Hard
Which-
Target.
Hard Target? No,
Hard Target.
That is a good movie.
Terrible, but I mean,
No,
Okay,
it's
I'm
fun,
finished.
dude.
rattlesnake.
That's a fun
He has a
movie, dude.
mullet.
Yeah.
Can't top it. And it has Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, well, there you go. We're done. But actually, my favorite Gung Fu movie I think I've ever seen was Equilibrium with the Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite is Face Off.
Oh God.
Face.
Oh,
Oh.
I want to take
Face
his face off.
Mm,
Chester make a
That's the
funny
greatest
noise.
movie of all
I
time.
did.
Sounds like he just
Because
wanted to twist
Chester is in
Booster.
ecstasy of hearing of Nicolas Cage. Castor Troy.
Matt,
Oh
why?
no!
Castor Troy.
How much time we got left?
I'm Castor Troy, and
Well,
I
then.
don't give a fuck.
Why am I looking in longingly in through a window at Booster getting played with by a sexy girl? Excuse me, sir. I should be the one
Ezra
being
Miller,
tossed up in
yeah.
the air lovingly.
Ezra Miller's in the window.
Oh, it's Ezra. Good. Okay. I'll take it back. All right. Good.
Looking back inside.
Ezra's
Poor
gonna
Ezra.
be in darkness,
Poor Ezra.
my old friends.
I was thinking about doing all kinds of ridiculousness with the Saicho guy, the Light Warrior. I didn't want to have him desecrated by Booster. I was gonna draw bird crap on him or something. At first.
Oh. Anyway,
Oh,
Chester,
I
I'm
got you
finished.
covered.
Yeah.
I'm ready to show my piece.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Ooh,
Well,
oh, no.
warning,
Run.
warning,
Uh-oh,
warning.
Here we
Oh,
go.
here we go.
Whip
Okay,
it out.
I drew Punch Girl,
Wait,
Okay.
and I made her look exactly as she does, and she even has her scowl and glasses and everything.
She does, and
I
here
drew-
she's here
I
to
think
punch
I
boys.
captured her,
hold on, let me look
Yes.
at this.
and she's here to punch boys.
Let me take this in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with this drawing. Hold on, I'm clicking over.
It's beautiful. I'm very proud of it.
Mhm.
I could only be bothered doing the torso up because I'm
Well,
feeling lazy.
You know, the thing I have to say about it, though, Booster, is we all know you've gotten better, but one of the things you've never really been able to do is balance one arm to the other arm. And this is closer.
Oh,
One shoulder's a bit
You think
wonky.
so?
It's getting closer.
It's a bit long.
Sure.
It's getting,
yeah, I
getting
gotta-
closer.
It's all this style.
No,
I'll work on it.
He's blind in one eye. Just keep that in mind.
Dude,
We won't go
Man,
into why he's blind in one eye, but it's
I
all right.
love it, Booster, bro. Hey, if you send that to me, I will publish that.
Yep, it will be published in an actual thing.
Yes.
Brilliant. I'm going up.
in an issue of Punchline.
There you,
Either
oh,
a great
it'll be
First,
poster in the
Punchline,
background.
next, DC, I'm coming.
Awesome. All right, now, guys, with that, keep in mind, just to mention again, over here in the chat, if you guys are drawing along, and we hope you are, just go over to Twitter and put it on hashtag DNQFE. Once again, that is hashtag DNQFE, and we will look at that at the end of the show. We really, really enjoy doing that, so make sure you put those submissions in so we can take a look at them. And Booster, just take a quick glance there and see how many we got already.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them.
4. We need 28. So you guys get busy.
We need 28 exactly.
Get busy.
Yes.
Yes.
And you can't draw worse than me. That's why I like to draw
That's
along, baby.
fair
I like
point.
Courage.
Fair point. Yeah. But we hope you are drawing along. We have a lot of fun with that, and we do enjoy it. And keep in mind that here in about 12 minutes or so, no, excuse me, 22 minutes, we're going to be ending it. And when we do, I'm going to make sure I go back and you guys can see each piece of art very clearly. And then Booster will drop the straw poll. Now, keep in mind with the straw poll, it's completely free. You don't have to download anything. You don't have to sign in. All you have to do is just click it, vote, and get back. And it's easy thing to do. Now,
how many of the people in here are actually going on the straw poll?
not many.
Yeah, not me.
Zach's not, Matt's not. So we got Keenma, we got Ink, we have Eric, we have Erodimus, and we have Dina. So we got 5. That's fine. And of course, Matt Weldon is showing a picture of his young self trying to do Han Solo. Sweet.
You can send two. You can send 2 people over there since Mike's probably not going to have me back after yesterday.
It's true.
Oh, no.
Especially you showed up here. He's gonna be mad.
Matt Weldon, what if I put you on the straw poll and you win? Wink, wink.
Oh, that's
Good.
I like that loophole.
That was a total Hollywood move, Matt. Totally Hollywood, not to show up to your own party
That's
last
true.
night.
That's true. Actually, it might be funny. It could be funny if we put Matt on the poll and he won, and we sent him over as the fan winner. That would be funny. I get a kick out of that.
Show up?
And then don't show up.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
exactly.
Matt Weldon's
And then
the
don't
only
show up.
option on
Yeah.
the straw poll.
Yeah. That'd be
I
awesome.
guess he wins.
Don't do that. There's I'm looking around. This is the first time I actually looked at everybody's stuff, and others deserve to go back over there.
Oh no, we have some amazing art over here, dude.
I was snoozing last night, and it couldn't have worked out better and worse for me at the same time. Like I tried to take an hour nap before the show, and I woke up right when the show ended.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and I immediately started looking for suicide memes to express my grief.
Oh, that's how it happened. I see. Yeah.
But man, they were I was Mike said one thing. I don't know how upset he is. He said one thing
He's not.
and one thing only. And if he's messing with me, he's doing a really good job. But he told me, he said, Matt, it's unforgivable.
Oh, you are the unforgiven.
I was thinking that.
I responded numerous times, just trying to express my bitter regret, and he didn't entertain it at all. He wasn't having none of it. I can't get a response out of him.
Oh, I think you're dead to him. I'm sorry.
It could be.
Yeah.
That's okay. You're welcome here anytime.
Hey, I'm telling you, yeah, I need to make this my new hacienda.
That's right.
We are the funner show.
We are the funner show.
It is true. Yeah.
We got Booster and Chester.
The Ultimate Edition.
It is the ultimate
That's
edition.
why we're the Ultimate Edition.
Of course,
Right.
they do have an Edwin though, and that's a lot of bonus points, man.
You know what? I think we can get him over here too.
We probably could. Just kick
know what?
Booster right out.
Could I do an Edwin?
Wait, what?
Pull my hair.
Aloha.
That was pretty funny, dude. Sweet. Yeah, no, Booster, I'm always looking for a replacement for you. All the time.
What? Ah! You gotta do this.
Well, I know we're going to be replacing you on one show because Macho Dan's coming in to do the wrestling and D&D.
What?
Oh no.
Wrestling.
I can't. I'm not gonna
When
be
is
on the
that?
wrestling D&D show.
Oh, God, no. God, no. Macho Dan's 100 times better.
When is that?
Next
think you
week, I
told-
think. Or the week after.
You totally pooped it
I
last
won't be
time when
here.
you played a sexy barmaid or owner. That was scary.
No,
I
that's
had
going to be a lot of fun
nightmares.
though. We're doing D&D
I did a
wrestling
very
version.
sexy accent.
You did the German sexy German lady. It was pretty good. I give you that. I give you that.
Sexy German with the whips and the chains. Yeah.
Hey, do you guys want to see a wacky portrait I did of Edwin?
Oh no.
Moses,
Oh,
is that Nurkish?
Yeah, it's Moses Boyette.
And he's bringing the thunder down on poor Nurkish. Aw.
Is he gonna use the tablet to smash somebody like how Moses did with the first plates he got?
I think so. Yeah.
You are all evil. Okay, we got to go to get another one for this
Yeah, he's about to
guys.
strike down that dude's golden calf.
There's people are not ready for the higher commandments.
You know, even though that whole thing with Cash Grab got completely sideways, I'm really happy that it actually is coming out, and it looks spectacular. So I'm glad that all worked out the way it did. Actually,
Yeah, especially the colors. Whoever that guy is.
yeah, whoever
holy
that
shit.
guy is.
Yeah, whoever
Yeah,
that
we
color
know,
kid should
we
be
know.
on it. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, and I mean, you saw, the biography he gave me on that campaign. It says ink
Color.
spots.
Color
Color.
Ink spots.
That's it.
No explanation required.
No, just ink spots.
That giant dog.
Yeah.
So sad.
I'm glad that the guy that did the logo got a half a paragraph.
Aw.
Oh,
So
man.
sad. But the colors look great too. It's a good looking book, man.
He's like, I mean, it's cool if I'm a dirty old man, I can get it. It's just
Yeah.
too strong, too spicy for me. I can't
Yeah,
get that.
But Dina,
But like, okay, I don't like it.
Dina, you love dirty old men. What are you on about?
It's true, she does.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
like
do,
drawing.
you
I
do,
just like
you
drawing
do.
sexy girl, but doesn't
That's
mean
true.
that
That's true.
I like Human Centipede because that is a scary movie.
How did we go
Hmm.
from dirty old men to centipede?
Well, that's one of the tears. I saw it. Oh, Cecil, go get a new comic. I want to see it. I was like, is that a Human Centipede cover?
Oh my goodness.
It's like, okay, that's scary.
You're right. Yeah, fair enough.
It's beautiful.
Don't worry, I never
It was
watch it.
relevant 10 years ago.
I'm too much of a wuss to see something that scary.
I didn't think it was that scary, actually. I didn't understand what all the
It's
hype
not
was.
scary.
Yeah,
Because it's gross.
I guess.
Because it was a good trailer, but it wasn't more than a trailer. It's just
Yeah.
made to be 3 minutes long.
There you go. There you go. Because, I mean, I guess
Like
the
a lot
premise
of
is
horror movies.
disturbing.
I was never brave enough to watch it. It was on Netflix for a while, and I just never, committed to click on it and see.
It's really not that bad, dude. It's really not. It's a bunch of hype around that movie.
You just can't be a pussy, Matt. You can't be a pussy.
There you go.
The second one is,
Well, the second one is appalling.
and it's horrifying because that guy, I don't know where they found that guy, but good
perfect.
Lord, he was the
He's
scariest
got
person
dead
in the world.
eyes.
Yeah. What the?
I learned about all this thing
Okay,
because
I go and I click on ink spots thinking I'm going to find something appropriate. And what do I get? What do I get? You absolute degenerate. Jeez. You've been hiding that all this time. I do apologize, Matt and Matt. This is the defiling of your piece here.
No, we need to send ink spots to the fan edition, guys. We need to send him up to the big leagues. So let's
Oh,
vote for
my
ink
goodness.
and the giant dong.
Oh no!
But
And let's send him upstairs.
we'll be banned forever.
Yeah, but see, the thing is though, is over here he's allowed to do that. This is an adult show. We let everybody know up front. Mike's show is certainly not that.
Christian
So he's
channel.
gonna have to get real stealthy about it and kind of drop it on him at the very end.
Yeah, that's not Ultraman. That's Unit Man.
It is Unit Man. You're right. You're right.
I dare you to defy my gigantic cock.
Oh my God.
Guys, we got about 12 minutes left. Eric has come in at the last minute, but he's put something pretty cool down. I'm taking a look at it now. It's nice. Very nice.
Yeah, that looks really good. I like the just the two tones of it. The black on the white like that with the gray looks really good. It pops out.
Yeah. Thanks. If it came in, a couple hours ago, it would have been better.
It's okay. No one even noticed you came in.
I know. It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool. Yeah.
It's cool.
I just can't recognize people's voice.
It's so cool.
That actually sounds a little bit like Jiminy
Whose
Cricket
fault
right
is
there.
that? It's your fault.
Yeah. Now,
I like that one
Elronimus,
too.
Elronimus,
That
what
looks like
piece are
Jeff
you on
Darrow
right now?
monsters.
What number are you on right now?
4 or 5, I forget.
I like in this
That's a count.
kaiju, dude. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
it really counts as 3 because 2 of them I count as 1 because it's sort of a continuation. Yeah, so it's 4.
It's very
Getting
nice,
to
dude.
draw monsters.
Well, you know the thing about kaiju, it's hard to capture the weight and size of them, and I think you've done
The
that quite
thigh.
well here.
You know
About
why?
the thigh.
I just use reference of like really fat people.
Oh, well, there you go.
You see, you can be a very popular guy in the East. You're
Even
honest.
size. This is top star Lizzo right here. Yeah.
Hair pressed.
We've got
to
Comic
my
Fan in the
nails. Yeah, I know
middle.
Lizzo.
The narrow shoulders of a D&D player.
Uh-huh.
The tiny head of your average sports star. Yeah.
Jeez. It is looking good, though.
You just got to break it down. That's all.
You know, when
Dragon 101.
when I first came over here, I've lost some weight since, but I never was that big. But when I first came over here, the whole big gut thing was going on for a while, and I didn't understand it because Japanese don't touch each other, right? They're not a tactile culture, right? But all the time I'd have this. Well, that's a fair question. They're kind of having a problem with that, aren't they, Booster? The thing is, I'd have old ladies. I mean, these old ladies literally shuffling across the room, zombie-eyed, coming over and touching my belly. And I was like, what the hell's going on with this? And occasionally I touch them back and they freak out.
I guess.
But I came to find out
Grab
what
a
it.
big saggy boob.
I came to find
Is it
out what
lucky
it
to
is.
touch a really fat person?
That's what it is. It's the Buddha thing. It's good luck to touch my
Oh,
belly.
the lucky, the
They
Buddha
thought it was the
become
second
thing.
coming.
Dude, I'd be taping my cock to my belly all the time.
Oh my god. Jesus. Well, the funny thing is I'm really my gut isn't that big, but it was enough to cause the effect. So well. But
I mean, in our culture, I've slightly gained like a few pounds. That my parents would tell me that I'm fat. If I keep gaining weight, that they cannot recognize me.
Yeah.
So fat shaming really works.
Oh no, in the East they don't tolerate it. That's for sure. But I don't get it as much now. I've lost a bunch of weight, so it's all good. Yeah, it's funny that they do that because they most certainly do. And the worst part is the little kids. They were like, Debu, you're fat. I mean, it's acceptable. So Booster, don't come over here, dude.
Never.
Well, dude, you're short, which is fine.
Yeah.
You're balding, which is troublesome. You have
Yeah,
hairy
yeah.
feet, which is, it's
Mhm.
all right. And
Big hairy
and you're fat. I don't know, dude.
Oh, they'll be all over me. They'll be touching me all over, like, oh, good luck, you.
Good luck.
Ooh, Buddha.
Buddha had his turn.
Yeah. Well, the
I
funny
love
thing
your
is,
belly.
one of these days, Booster is actually going to come online and show us his face, and we're going to find out he's 6 foot tall, beautiful, handsome guy, and perfect tight abs. You watch. It's got to happen.
Oh, don't tell them all my secret, Chester. No.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
pretty sure I see
another
his face on stream.
Hemsworth brother. You see his face for the first time. He's like a fourth Hemsworth brother.
Right.
Booster Hemsworth.
Exactly.
Did you just call me Australian?
Yeah. I hear the Kiwis get sensitive about that stuff.
They do. They do. Yeah.
It's okay. It doesn't matter because he's actually a British muffin who come to the Kiwi Island.
That's true. He is a
Shut
British
up!
muffin. Yeah, yeah. We got
You're
6
telling all
minutes,
my
guys. 6
secrets.
minutes. Dina, I'm liking this. This is very much Sailor Moon-esque what you got going on here. It's pretty cool.
All right, Dina, I need to like own that. So just a heads up. I don't care what it takes, but I need to have that in my possession.
Okay.
$200.
I just want to draw some hot girls.
I'll give
And
you.
there are a lot of hot girls in the stories.
That's true.
Like,
that is true.
I worship that drawing.
Now, I am curious, Dina. Why are you drawing on top of a book, though?
I don't know. It feels easier.
Are you used to drawing in sketchbooks or something? Because like I can't stand drawing in sketchbooks for that reason, because it's like a raised surface on my hand, and like my hand will fall off the edge of the. You know what I'm saying? Like I like drawing on just one piece of paper, just on a flat surface. But
I used to draw on a sketchbook, but I have one is a really big one, so I like it when it's like closer to me.
That is kind of a wild occurrence.
And it's really useful when you have a gigantic sketchbook. I mean, use it for college stuff, and then when you doze off and you think the professor is freaking boring, then you can start daydreaming and writing down all your ideas.
Yeah, even when I draw on a sketchbook, like I'll fold all the other pages on one side, and I'll just I'll take one piece of paper on spiral if it's bound or something like that, and I'll just put it flat on one side, and I'll hold all the other pages on the other side just so I can draw on a flat surface. It kills me to draw on sketches.
Yeah, this one is the one I use in college. It's huge.
Oh dang! Yeah, see, I couldn't do that with those type of bound books.
Yeah, but its fun part is you use it mostly for writing ideas, and sketching doesn't have to be good. I mean, I see a lot of people like, oh, you're doing the sketchbook wrong. I say, it's a sketchbook. I can do whatever the heck I want.
That's a really good
You think you have to tell me what to do?
Their idea of books, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, get things done.
People like to show off. Like, look at my fancy sketchbook. It's a sketchbook, man. You know how hard it is to scan it?
There's a fair point right there. Yeah, yeah. And Risey Lee says, I've seen Booster's face. It's not true. Oh well.
Rise is giving away all my secrets.
Well, people love you, Booster, so there you go. You get more love, you get more burned.
Bitches?
No.
Oh, what? Not what?
Wow.
I was hoping for more bitches.
What was that word?
Well,
What's that word that men like to use?
Mo bitches.
Yeah. Well,
No,
Dina, we were on a mission, a campaign even a couple months ago, trying desperately to get Booster laid, and then we just gave up.
How much we raised? $0?
22 cents.
Get Booster.
22
Get
cents.
Booster to
Were
a
you guys
monkey.
like? Were you guys boosters for Booster?
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
I'm
That's a
starting
good
to
idea.
GoFundMe soon for
We gotta do it.
the
Do a
GBL.
GoFundMe, boys.
How much
Get
time we
the
got
money.
again?
You have yourself, let's see, 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Okay. Hey, I'm proud of myself. This time, actually, I finished the outline.
His GoFundMe tells how he counts tomatoes.
Oh, man.
Aw.
Of an angel. For only $2, you can get a Booster Kiwi laid tonight.
Where do you find a stripper that cheap?
Hey, I know some strippers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
mean
We
like
don't
on-
want
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
we
him
forgot.
AIDS. We want to get him laid. Sheesh.
Yeah, we need to get him a wife.
It only costs $250. Then he can get laid. Come on, man.
Is that the going rate today?
Is that going
nice to know.
All right.
That's
go
that's a pretty good one
GoFundMe,
too.
boys.
Wait, how about we go GoFundMe and get Booster ticket to go to Vietnam? I heard the Vietnamese ladies are super nice. They
Super
don't really
nice.
They
care.
are.
Couldn't he get
They
trapped
don't.
over
And they
there?
can cook.
Oh, Matt.
In
That's
St. Louis, you can
Thailand.
get it for 80.
Oh my. Yeah. Hey, Vietnamese girls are pretty too.
They are very pretty, very nice. All they it's so funny. I was reading an article. The Chinese are trashing them, say they don't really request that much. They just want you to be not a disabled person.
Mhm.
You look decent,
Mhm.
and you're not gonna go out there to look for other women, and then they want to marry you. What kind of woman wants such a low standard? I would say, well, maybe the
Well,
Chinese women are having
So-
standard too high.
Yeah, but come
What
on
else-
now,
what-
Dina.
What do we need for a stretch goal to have one just sent to me?
Now we're getting lazy on it. But come
Yeah.
on, Dina. You know as well as I do. Over here in Asia, if you got a guy who's got money, he can have as many mistresses as he wants, and his woman could care less. You know that's
I
true.
think that's everywhere. I think that's
True.
universal.
That's everywhere.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's everywhere,
Yeah.
Chester.
Is it?
The NFL would not exist
Maybe.
without that rule.
God.
That's a rough one.
Because it's funny. True.
I don't know. I just had Green Bay flashbacks. I don't know what was happening. But all right, guys, we're coming to the end of the show here. We do appreciate you guys coming on. Now, of course, what we're going to do is we're going to show you all the art that's on the poll. We'll show all the art, actually. And then we're going to jump over and drop that poll, and we're going to go to the draw along. Do keep in mind, if you haven't put it in already, just go over to Twitter and put in hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE. And we will take a look at that for the draw along. So, Booster, why don't you do the finishing countdown today? Go ahead. I'm feeling sorry for you.
Well, boys, it's 5 tomatoes, 4 tomatoes, 3 tomatoes, 2 tomatoes, 1. Put those pencils down.
There it is.
Mate.
There it is. All right, guys, we're
Was
finished.
that him?
Let's we're gonna go over here and take a look at what everyone's drawn today, and of course, so we got some great pieces, of course. So let's start out with the man of the hour himself. No, let's actually start with Zach. He's on the far end here. But Zach's not on the poll either because once again, he's owned by Mike Miller, trademarked. So Zach, tell us a little bit about your piece today.
I just went. I looked at the art on the cover and I was like, "This looks really cool." That's what I'm gonna do.
That's very intriguing.
And that's
Thank
what it
you. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. And who's the female character?
No idea.
No idea. Well,
Matt, who's the female character?
Oh crap! Hold on.
Either
We're
Matt.
looking at Zach.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So man, I don't want to give away. You can't really give away any spoilers, but dang, that is freaking outrageous.
Yeah, that looks beautiful.
Yeah, we can't really like entertain any spoilers at this point.
You
yet.
can't even give us her name.
I mean, Matt.
Her name is Sideshow. That's her first name
Oh.
is Sideshow.
There you go.
Sideshow.
So she is the Holy Temple. I get it. Okay. Then, of course, coming down here to another
all
person
think.
who's not on the poll, of course, Matt Weldon. And he's got himself a Kiwi. And then there's this other lady with a guitar, which is pretty cool. Both of them very
Yeah,
nice.
this is the first one I did
that
in the
Shakira?
beginning.
It's not Shakira.
I think that's a bass. I don't think that's a guitar.
Best booty bowl ever.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
goodness gracious.
I want to see that dynamic
Booty bowl
Kiwi.
Volume 2.
I want to
Here's the
see
one
the.
with, here's the one. Yeah, here's the first appearance of the Kiwi crossover, and then here's the ultimate. Oh, you know what? The Kiwi made appearances in 3 drawings tonight.
It did. And Ezra's in 1, which is nice. But this is a good Kiwi. I like the Kiwi. Dude,
I
you
want to see
know,
that one.
you do realize.
I want to see that
Matt,
one colored in ink.
You do realize, Matt, you have created a monster. You're going to have to make a Kiwi comic now that's beating
enabled
down
him.
wallabies.
Hey, well, straight up,
happening.
man. Kiwi's gonna have to make an appearance in Punchline. Then that's all there's.
There's
Yes.
all there is to it. Yeah, there's all there is to it.
Chubby
It
Kiwi.
happened.
Poor Ezra.
That's so
Ezra.
chubby, so cute. Is he nitpicking from the window?
Yeah.
I might call him again if I'm feeling lonely and or horny.
Oh, I see.
I don't
And
know.
or horny. Now, is
He's my
she
side boy.
leaning on someone's legs? What is that underneath her?
It's like a little chair couch, like a little. I don't know what I was thinking of because I just kept thinking inflatable little couch. I don't really know.
I see.
Inflatable little couch.
Bouncy fun. All right, cool.
Little low, single seater.
All right, well, let's go into the
love
straw
seat?
poll artist today. Now, of course, we have Keenma with us, and she's done a really good gender swap of the Ultraman-esque character. So, Keenma, tell us a little bit about your piece.
I just wanted to give it a try. It looked interesting, so I'm just like, let's give it a go.
Nice.
See how it turns out.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Really nice shading.
Yeah.
It looks great, Kima. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. So if you guys like what Keenma has done, definitely please go over and vote for her on that straw poll when we drop it, okay? Next person we have here is Ink Spots, and
Oh no.
Oh, well, the cock is gone, so...
I don't know what it is, though. See, now it's
Oh,
back.
there it
It's
is.
back. It's back.
There's
It's
the cock.
gone.
Oh,
It's
and
back.
the cock. No,
It's
wait,
gone. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Oh, no.
So, Ink, you want to tell us something about this piece?
Yeah, you could be riding an asteroid.
Well,
baby.
this dude was riding an asteroid, and this bastard, whatever these creatures are, he's like, "Hey, motherfucker!" And he's like, this guy's like, "What'd you call me? Suck my cock!" And then,
All right.
and then,
Oh, my God. No.
So, if
Just
you like what
about.
Ink Spots has done, then please definitely go vote for him on the straw poll or not. But wonderful, Ink. Wonderful, wonderful. Eric Hawkins came in late, but he put in a pretty good piece. Eric, tell us about your piece today.
Well, I just came in because I was working on some other stuff, and you guys had a seat open, so I thought I'd just hop in. I looked at the reference real quick, and I thought I'd just do something real quick that looked kind of cool.
I think it looks really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
thanks.
good.
Hey, you want to see what I did last night?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Ooh,
see what I did last night?
dude.
Oh, no.
No, dude, that is really good, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That is killer. Like, you see this, Matt?
yeah. I saw it. I had to retweet it. Yeah, that's probably like something that I aim for. Like you really nailed it. That's something that
Oh, well, thanks,
you
man.
really.
I appreciate
I mean,
that.
you framed the character and made it pop. So that's something that I always try to do, like artistically, is have something stand out like that. So well done, sir. Well done.
Thank
It
you. I
is
appreciate
well
it.
done. I get the
I
joke.
saw
Ha
that.
ha. Well done. Ha ha ha. I have to say,
the worst
Eric.
way to have your steak.
I know, but I have to say, Eric, the breast size is perfect, sir. It's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I like that.
Mike
It needs
complained
to be
about
much
him.
bigger.
Yeah.
You need much bigger
No,
balls.
no, you don't.
That's-
Those are
Mike
perfect.
wanted a lot bigger ones.
Yeah,
I
well,
just want some disgusting ham planet titties.
oh god. I
Just
I
flopping everywhere.
respect your restraint, sir. I respect your restraint. But if you like what Eric has done, guys, definitely get over there and vote for him in the straw poll. Now we of course have El Rodimus with us, and he says to Chester, loves and
Oh.
kisses. He's got
Oh,
a
what we
cardigan,
got
of
here?
course, a cardigan love,
Nice.
and
Ooh.
that's always important. And my dream girl in her cardigan. It's pretty awesome. So El Rodimus,
You know what?
yeah.
Looks like she has a fupa, so it's your favorite thing.
It is. It is. You've
fupas.
captured it. You've
Fupa.
captured it. But of course, El Rodimus has done multiple pieces today, so go ahead and
Oh.
run us through them, dude.
What is this?
This is Kiwi final form after
Oh.
he's eaten up with midnight.
Oh my!
What
He's
a
eating at
kaiju.
midnight.
this.
I mean, I hate to say kaiju. That's racist, right?
Sure.
With my cheekbones and blonde hair. This was all I could remember, where there were like 60. It said 1966, so she's got her mod outfit. There was rock
Very
and roll.
Oh yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
could really.
Hey,
I was just trying to piece it together from what people said.
You should have put Rod Stewart in the
Let me-
back.
Ew, no way, man.
Hey, you said mod. I mean, he was the king of the mods, right?
Well, I would put the animals in the back, not Rod Stewart. Come on,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Eric Burden.
And
And then we've got
Kaiju is
our,
about to eat a kiwi. That's sweet. I like that.
Kaiju and
No,
fighting our Ultraman
Yeah.
Kiwi.
Kiwi's gonna take him on.
Sweet.
Skills small size.
And this is our two-parter with our
Oh
not
wow.
Ultraman.
Yeah, look at that.
So
Wait,
nice.
And our
is the kiwi
Fancy
already
building.
transformed into the biggest size it can
no, this is the
according
Kiwi
to the
first
scale?
form, which is kill the man.
Oh my goodness
cool.
gracious. That
Beautiful.
is cool though. It's a very classic
So
pose too.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a
Sweet.
big B for booster.
Cool.
I love it.
Yes. That is awesome. All right, guys. So if you like what El Rodimus has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. He's always putting really cool stuff out. So thank you very much, El Rodimus. And of course, last but certainly not least, we have our most favorite Hongkongese, Dina. And looking good, Dina.
Oh, thanks.
Look at those.
But it's kind of dim
Mm.
like always. My light is always bad.
Yeah, you don't have the best lighting, but that's all right. We can see it
Who's
just
that
fine.
right in the back?
The sideshow.
I see.
That's Sideshow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I do hope that you finish this piece out and maybe even drop some of the colors on it, because one of the things I love about Dina's stuff is, of course, the line works great, but when she finishes it up completely with all the colors and stuff, it just really pops. Beautiful stuff. It's almost, some of your stuff almost has like an Art Deco feel to it, Dina. I like it.
Oh, thanks. I try to do that thing, kind of like people call it deco. I don't really know much, but I'm trying to mimic what's that thing called? The stained glass style.
Yeah, well, that
Oh,
one.
So-
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. It's very beautiful stuff. So thank you very much, Dina. And if you guys like what she's doing, definitely vote for her in that straw poll. Okay, just to show them again here, we have Keenma with her great gender swap here. We have Ink Spots and his asteroid. We have Eric and his nice quick drawing. We have El Rodimus and his storytelling. And of course, we have Dina and her great lady anime approach to it. All right, Booster.
Weldon's ladies.
Well, yes, true. Just for the art, but they're not on the straw poll. Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh no!
You went
Maybe
and
the
upset
one
the
that-
Dina,
child.
calm down.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah. Well, you know the funny thing is,
Sleeping time.
Pity votes.
she's making
Our show
crying.
isn't that bad. Oh my
Sure.
god.
Well, she's crying now,
It's
but
just every night.
of
It's
course,
just
but
every night.
that's okay. But do keep in
This is
mind
why
that
you need to
when the
beat your
new baby
kids.
comes, she'll do more of that, much more.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Anyway, all right, guys. Booster's going to drop that straw poll, and then while you are voting,
Right
we
meow?
gotta- yes, right now.
Right meow?
I'm not saying
Right
it,
meow.
dude. I'm not doing it
Right
again.
meow.
I'm not. I'm
Right
not.
meow!
Nope.
Brought me out.
We're dropping a right meow.
Okay, as he drops it, we're also going to go and take a look at the draw along stuff. And once again, we really appreciate what you guys coming in and being part of all the things we do here on Fanspeak. Do keep in mind that we're up to the weekend now, so the next 2 days we are off, but we will be back on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will be doing TFT. And this week we're going to be talking about the coronavirus. Oh no. Oh
Uh-oh.
my.
No.
Oh
Ooh.
my.
Clickbait.
Clickbait indeed. But so come back and check that out. And of course, next week we have our normal run of everything. And I do believe next week we're also doing the what is it? The Dropkick D&D, Dropkick or Dropkick D&D or something like that with a D&D and
Dropkick
wrestling.
and Dragons.
Dropkick
Or
and
Dragons
Dragons.
and
That's
Dropkick.
perfect. That's
It's our
perfect.
D&D wrestling show.
Yeah, that's
and
gonna be
drawing.
awesome. That's gonna be awesome. 'Cause
Wild combination.
you know what we need to do? We're going to get Macho Dan come in, but we see if we can't get Testosterone Overload as well. He might be, because he loves wrestling. He actually got a huge wrestling channel. But nevertheless, come back and check that out next week. But I'm going to look at the draw along right now because it's
Right, meow?
cool. God damn it, Booster.
Mhm. All right, well, I'm going to show these right meow. So here is Jason Gonzalez's one. And he has done our main character here. Floating, looking very mystical. Looking very
Awesome
beautiful,
pose.
even.
That
Mhm,
is
mhm.
cool, dude. I love the thickness of him too.
Thick. He's a thick boy.
Yeah, no,
And all the right
powerful.
We have Eric Hawkins decided to sneak in his Emerald Scarab in here. Okay.
Yeah, no,
all
dude,
right.
I love that design. It's so badass.
Oh,
Cheeky. Shinobi Raccoon has given us one. I believe this is his original character here. Almost. I swear he always He
that
always
Shinobi
draws it
Raccoon
looking like he's gonna smooch the character.
Yeah, well,
What's going on here, buddy?
fantasies, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like the anime take on the character though, Matt. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm all about it. Like the hair. I mean, I'm not extremely attached to the designs of the characters. Like you completely people have been wandering off of the design a little bit, and it's been awesome to see. So I like the way they did the hair a lot.
Yeah, it is cool, dude. Yeah, it's a nice piece, Shinobi.
All right, we have the Alan Alonso of the Hell Comics here.
Hey,
yes,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Oh my God,
that is awesome.
Popeye
Get him, Alan.
Weldon.
Yeah,
Wow,
Peanut
that's
butter.
really good.
Yeah.
Our character
That
here, we have
stupid Kiwi shows up again.
stupid Kiwi. Once again, looking absolutely awesome. He's looking like a badass.
Yeah, it's really cool, Alan. And
I love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
we have
Matt gets to
a
be
turtle
Popeye.
rabbit
It's pretty
fox.
cool. Oh, hey.
Oh.
Yay.
Hey,
How about a nice
little-
Hawaiian punch?
Sweet.
No.
No, too
Too bad.
That's awesome, dude. Very nice turtle.
Cool.
Yeah,
Turtle
he always
Fox
does cool
always
stuff.
does
He's got a
great
great
work.
style. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. One doomed rabbit over here.
Hey, I like that one, dude. Look at
over
that.
here.
Really good.
And then,
Wow.
Yeah,
look at
dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's looking
Freaking
fantastic. I want
one
one
inch
doomed rabbit
punch.
on the show. I want one doomed rabbit in here. He
I
does
want them
great
all
stuff.
on here, dude. It's gonna be
I want
fun.
them all on it. Everyone's got to come on here.
Man.
Don't be
I want them
shy.
all in our Discord, except Mortal V.
Because he's gonna
So
steal your
here's
job.
Mortal V. He's trying to steal my paint gimmick. And here's Chester going, why would anyone draw me? Looking very muscular and little undies. And a grumpy old bear over here. All buff. And Punchline Girl saying, that Chester.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that was that time when I went, on a stream.
Yeah, yeah.
In
Man,
response
you gotta
to
draw-
Brad.
I
Brad
feel
chopping the
special
head off
now.
of Kiwi.
Thank you.
You finally got one, Chester.
Thank you.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
draw the underwears with some contents in them. That looks more like
We got a Claudio here. He
Oh.
says he's recycling his
Oh.
one from last night with our
Hey, that's actually not bad, dude.
six girl there.
Looks good, Claudio. You need to come on the show.
Claudio. No, we can't ever have Claudio in there.
He doesn't
Never.
have to speak.
She looks like she's making a hard right with the way that left breasticle is going.
Well, she's certainly well endowed. That we'll go with that. I like it though. It's cool.
Well, I love.
All these are super awesome. To
Anyway, hey Chester.
Yeah. Hey.
I think this is a new Chester. I think this is a new icon.
Maybe it is. Yeah, no, that's perfect, isn't it? Huh? What do you say? What do you say? Huh? No, that's cool.
I think you got to use this icon from now on. This is great. We got to see this colored.
I'm not that old. All right, fine. That is awesome, Alan.
He's
But
only
if you,
73.
yeah, that's true. But Alan, if you send it over, I will use that as an icon. Sure. That's funny, dude.
It's freaking great. I love it. Oh, Claudio once more. The pencils for her hair.
Yeah.
And finished her up over there.
Hey, not bad,
Wow,
dude.
yeah.
Very nice.
Very sexy.
Sexy. Loving it, dude.
A Tolfer. Check this out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Tolfer. There you go. Dealt
The
with.
Kiwi.
And the Kiwi is on looking.
A triumphant and cute.
That is awesome, dude.
Boy over here.
Very nice.
Yeah, you wrecked that kaiju.
I love it. It's triumphant.
Yeah, I know, right?
Absolutely triumphant. Cassidy Morgan.
Hey,
Look at
Cassie.
that.
I haven't seen Cassie in a while.
Weldon's
Back
cool,
in.
I guess.
Freaking awesome facial expression.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love the facial expression.
Dang it, and the hands.
Cassidy is really
Cassidy's a
talented.
good artist, man. He's really solid.
Y'all are spoiling me like really bad. Everybody.
You deserve it. Oh, here's Weldon stuff over here that he just showed earlier. Sheldon Martin.
Hey, Sheldon. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's sweet.
Dude, Sheldon.
That is some of his best, I think.
That is
really
really
awesome.
good, dude.
That's cover. Yeah, that's cover quality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sheldon's a solid artist, too, and he's been on the show many times, of course. But damn, Sheldon. That is really nice, man.
Really pretty.
Good stuff, Sheldon. Good stuff. More of our Weldon's here. Oh, JCM.
Oh, JCM. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Sweet, dude. Yeah, man, we get...
it's so hard to come up with a good flight pose.
That is a good one.
Awesome.
Is it? I didn't know that. It is really cool, though, man, because we got a lot of great artists that come in here and draw, but all these draw-along things are awesome, too, man. This is such a cool show. I love this show.
Check it. One Doom Rabbit colored this
form.
one.
Who colored it?
Fantastic, man. I suppose
That's solid.
I would
like
guess
that
One Doom's Rabbit did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's a great one, though. All right.
I love the facial expression.
Check if that's all of them. That's all of them. Alrighty, Weldon, you have to break someone's heart and tell us which one's the best.
Yep, which one's best?
Oh, that Zach Bradley is something else. So good.
Dang it, man. No, y'all can't ask me to pick. Like,
Oh, we know that's the
that.
rule. You have to pick.
Oh no, you have to
gotta
pick
some
one
hearts.
in front of the world, and you
Yes.
have to.
Yeah, and you have to tell
I
the
have
rest
to
of them they
break some
suck. So go
hearts?
ahead.
Yeah.
You have to crush a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Crush
tell
a
them that
dream.
you
makes a
love them.
You know what? I'm gonna detour a little bit from what y'all might think because there's just too many good ones. But I'm gonna go with I'm gonna pick between the two facial expressions from Claudio or Cassidy. It's between them two. I don't know.
This one and
Just getting the personality of the character is just kind of getting to
and
me.
this one.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's between them two.
Oh, they both start with C,
Yeah, that nice
which is
snark.
good.
Go with
You know-
I guess I'll go with Cassidy because you got the peace signs up.
Yeah,
I love this smug little grin.
The
yeah, that's
little-
great.
yeah,
Yeah. The hippie
Yeah.
girl.
Baby eye and the little grin. Yeah, I don't know.
Sweet. All right, Cassidy.
It's
Well,
actually really cute. Yeah.
good job, man. And of course, it's a great looking facial expression. And thank you guys very much for drawing along. Claps for everyone. Absolutely. Claps. Thank you guys for doing that. We really appreciate it. But it is time. I'm going to go over and I'm going to vote myself. Before I do that, though, I want to show the art off one more time. We have Kima, who's throwing a little bit of color in there right now. We have, of course, Ink Spots and his very wholesome piece. We have Eric, and I got it off just before he changed it. Isn't that wonderful? And then we have El Rodimus, of course, and his little Han Solo-esque character.
No, this is my Matt Weldon action figure.
Oh, is it? Sweet.
Yeah, it's one of the big tiers on his campaign. I had to bake him like a cake and send a meatloaf, and then he sends you an action figure.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And of course, we have Dina
That's a very
as well.
specific one.
So who am I going to vote for? Let me see here. This one is cool. This one is degenerate. This one is quick.
You
This
can't
one
go
is
wrong
varied.
voting for Dong.
That's true. All right, I know who I'm going to vote for, so let me get over there and do so. All right, so I'm going to click on that.
Wait, I gotta vote. I forgot.
Yeah, please, everyone vote. I'm going for this one here. And I'm going to do this. All right, sweet. So we have, stop it. Okay, there are 31 votes in here. There's 46 watching, so get on it, guys. It's easy. It's free. It takes but a couple of seconds. Just get over there and vote. And there's 32. It's pumped up. We definitely have a leader today, which is nice. And everyone's got votes.
It's easy and free, just like Booster.
That's true. That is fair. Fair point.
I mean, he's not wrong. I'm available, guys. I just want to cuddle.
Yeah, and notice the word guys.
He's gotta give you tomatoes.
I'm ready,
Oh,
guys.
no.
Right? Okay.
I'm ready, fellas. I want to count your tomatoes.
Yes. And don't even ask him what he does with tomato juice. Oh my God.
2. 1, 2.
Dang, that's a hard invitation to reject.
It is.
No.
It is.
I'll count your produce.
All right, we got 36 votes over here on the DNQ Matt Weldon edition, number 160. I don't think that's true, but nevertheless, come over and vote, please. I'd love to see it get up to 40, and I'm going to hold out for it. I'm holding my breath, Ethan.
Wait, that's funny that that
I'm
poor
a saxophone
Zach
player too.
didn't
I can
even-
hold my breath a long time. It's 37.
I don't know.
Is that supposed to turn us on?
It should. It should. Yeah. Now next week we're doing the drop kicks and dragons, which I don't know how in the hell that came to be. Huh?
No, we're not.
What do you mean? No, we're not.
This week it was. This week it was
Next
drop
week-
dicks and dragons. Next
Yes, it
week
was.
it's drop
Matt, you're
kicks
right.
and dragons.
What do you mean we're
Next
not,
week is
Zach?
Valentine's.
No,
Oh,
next
that's
week
right,
is the
that's right.
Valentine's Bad
It's
Girl
Valentine's.
special.
It is the
Oh,
Valentine
Then
Bad
it's
Girl.
Drop Kicks and Dragons. Then it's Little Girl Lethal with Slick Jimmy.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
Ooh.
No, that's another really cool
Mm.
character, Little
Yeah,
Girl
that
Lethal.
one signed me up.
Yeah, Sugar Lightspeed, man.
So-
What a great name for that. Little Girl Lethal, cool name for the book, and Sugar Lightspeed. That's great naming conventions, man. I love it. And of course, Slick is another guy with an amazingly sexy voice. He and Edwin, they're just taking the internet by charge. But that'll be cool. So there you go. 2 weeks we're doing Dropkicks and Dragons. Next week we are doing the Bad Girl for Valentine's. So what kind of characters think will be drawn next week then, Booster?
Yeah, Valentine.
Transvestites.
Well, you will be,
That,
obviously.
that maybe.
Trappers.
But I was.
Don't get trapped next week.
Super
I was
hot
guessing-
chick and then a dick.
Oh no. Hold on a second. Who just said
Chicks
don't
and
get
dick?
trapped?
So I was guessing it
we're
was going to be characters like, say, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, Elektra, whatever.
oh no,
What
I
about Lady
probably
Death? We haven't.
Yeah,
we haven't
Lady
done
Death.
Lady
Yeah,
Death.
yeah. She counts as a bad girl. We can draw
she
her.
does. Yeah, but I
All the
think
bad
I'm going to
girls
have to
come,
have a
baby.
show titled "Don't Get Trapped," dude. I'm going to have to do it. That's too good a title to just pass up, man.
Thanks, Dinah.
It's not my fault.
Um,
it's you.
Why
Good,
does
we're gonna
everyone
have a
mis-
tranny edition.
Why does everyone mispronounce her name? Her name is Dina.
Oh, my bad. I've only talked to her
Because it's
through
spelled Dinah.
emails, you
It's
know. and
not,
stuff,
it's
so I
not.
just-
Hey, Chester,
Dina.
you hit 45.
I'm actually not
Pay
picking on you,
attention.
Matt. I'm picking on Booster, just so you know. All right, we've hit 41, and it's time to call it, and I'm calling it right here. It is over, and I'm
Right
going
now.
to refresh it right
Whoa, that was close.
now. And here we go. I'm refreshing, and there it is. There it is. All right, so it was pretty fairly close today, especially at the top. We do have a tie for the runner-ups, though. Eric Hawkins, super late and unnoticed, as well as Ink Spots is disavowed, both of them with 4 votes. So
Yeah,
thank you guys very
four
much. Claps.
people are really messed
Claps.
up in the head.
Yeah, I know, right? But claps anyway. Claps anyway. Definitely. Very nice. Very nice. All right, to get into our top 3 here, we have a returning guest getting the bronze medal with 10 votes. Keenma, I can't think of anything clever to say. Sorry.
Kima is sick, so that's why she's quiet.
Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
not me anyway. Keep in mind, Booster creates
I
the
mean,
poll, so he's just a
I
meanie.
put that on the poll
He's
because
just a
I
meanie.
couldn't think of anything to say. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bully, man.
But thank you very much for coming in, Keenma. I think it's a really good piece you came up with today. So especially loving to see
Thank
the
you.
color on it. It's very nice.
Yeah,
very
it looks
nice.
excellent.
Yeah, you know what we need to do when it doesn't happen very often, but if we do have shows where everyone is digital, we should allow color. You know what I mean? We don't do it because of the digital and traditional mix, but and when we do have a full digital show, we should put color in, Booster, I think. But
That'd be
nevertheless,
really cool to see. Yeah.
it would be cool. So thank you very
Yeah.
much, Kima. In second place with 11 votes and that silver medal strapped across the neck, we have Dina Israel will fat shame you. Sweet. Sweet. Sweet.
I fat shame myself too, so
Well, you are pregnant. You're allowed to be a little fat. You do realize that.
well, but when I was not pregnant, I'll tell my husband, tell me if I'm fat. He say, okay, I'll tell you are fat. I said, okay, I'll go eat less candy then.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Well, maybe he likes you like
That's
that.
true love.
It
That is true love.
It is true love. Yeah. But anyway, thank you very much, Dina. Really, really, really nice. Now, of course, we're coming up to the first place here. Barely. These top three were separated by one vote, man. Talk about close. But of course, our winner today
close.
with 12 votes, the gold medal just blaring out for everyone to bling bling at. We have El Rodimus Flash and the Cardigan Love.
Ooh.
Guardian love.
Very, very nice.
It was
El
the Guardian.
Rodimus,
That's what did it.
Rodimus, you finally
The
won.
golden god called Claudio.
Oh,
yeah.
It finally
Yeah,
happened.
tell Mike I said hey.
I will.
Oh no.
Who loves you, Claudio? Matt Weldon loves you so much.
Oh
Look at
no!
him.
Oh no!
Look
There you
at
go,
him
Matt.
cuddle.
You found your ultimate gay lover. It's sweet. All right, guys.
Would you like a drink, Matt Weldon? Like, no, thank you. I am Han Solo. I do not drink.
Oh, there we go.
I only do Wookiee.
I only
like
do
your hairy
Wookiee.
body.
I disavow
Your
this.
golden hairy body.
We can't.
Oh my
cannot
God!
allow
Oh my God!
Cannot
Talk
Okay,
about this the whole time next week, Micah Miller.
please
No.
do, please do. That'd be awesome. So, Rodimus, do me a favor, man. Make sure you get that whichever one you choose to pick over to me, so I can get that to Edwin real quick. Keep in mind, sooner than later, it'll be easier for me, please. But other than that, guys,
You want to send this to Edwin?
you can send that if you'd like. Sure, why not? But I just kind of keep a catalog with that and Edwin of all the winners. But thank you very much, all of you, for coming in. We do appreciate you. Keep in mind, 2 days off, but we will be back Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for TFT. And this week we are talking about the coronavirus and the absolute lies from the Chinese government. But that'll be fun. But before we go, of course, we want everyone to tell us where they can be found and share any kind of information they have going on. We're going to start with the booster as usual.
As the booster, okay. Well, I'm Booster Kiwi on the Twitter and on the YouTube. I was thinking, since we're not streaming on the Saturday anymore, Chester, our Saturday it is, maybe I'll pick up the slack. I don't know. Maybe Booster's very own show needs to go into fruition.
Maybe. Well, dude, you're very popular. I think you probably get some viewers, man. Yeah.
I will get at least 12. It's going to happen, boys.
There you go.
It's going to
Promises,
happen.
promises. Do keep in mind that Booster
Eventually.
works 2 months a year, so don't rely much on his
I'm
word.
very lazy.
He is.
Yeah.
It's true. But anyway, thank you very much, Booster, for coming in. And of course, we also have ourselves Dina. And Dina, tell them where they can find you.
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at EliLucar1, or you can just find Booster or Chester, or pretty much anyone knows me that we always at each other.
There you go. There you go. Sweet. All right, guys. And of course, a really cool piece today, as usual, Dina. We appreciate it. Then we have our winner today. We have El Rodimus with us. And Rodimus, of course, I appreciate knowing where you're from, but where people can find you. But don't you have any projects coming up or anything like that?
I do, but I can't talk about them right now because the legal thingy.
Oh, NDAs. I see. All right. Well, tell the folks where they
There's
can
one
find
that
you.
has something to do with toys, and it's really cool, but it's all kind of like, NDA kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, if it's toys, are you working with ink spots? Because that changes my opinion on it.
No. Well, I mean, me and Ink Spots are designing a toy, but it's a very special one and
oh no,
very prickly, you might say.
I see.
Oh,
I see.
It's
I can
sculpted.
imagine that
It's
was
nice.
a Godzilla dong.
Oh no, here we go. For the ladies'
It's veiny.
pleasure. But
Really
Rodimus, where can they
Sounds like
find
a
you, man?
triumphant beast.
You can find me on the Insta. Check out my Insta at elrod.elrod. That's elrod period elrod for those of us men who menstruate. And we have periods too. Or you can go to Twitter and look up Elrod and the Flash. We're on Twitter. You can DM me, and I can explain that we all menstruate.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Eric, please save the show. And why do you have a bloody character? We just talk about menstruation. What the hell is going on, Eric? Is this a conspiracy?
No, we're
Because Eric is the one who converted me to that thinking. That's why.
This man is straight. That's all I got to say.
So you can find me on Twitter at ES_Hawkins. Actually, you can find me on YouTube now, eHawkins1971. I think will take you to my channel. I've done some time lapses out there. I'm working on the second issue of the Zombie for World of Oz, which I'll launch a crowdfunding for it. I'm going to say April. And wouldn't it be awesome to see Weldon draw these characters for a cover? I think he would do awesome.
Oh, that would be
Ooh,
cool.
lay it
That
on
would be
me.
cool. Well, Weldon's just getting all kind of work offers left and right, man. Sweet.
Young and Benjamins.
Sweet. All right. Well, thank you very much,
Everyone's
Eric.
favorite, baby.
Thanks for coming in, by the way. We do appreciate it.
Hey,
Yeah,
no
and
problem.
guys, keep your
You're always
eyes open
happy
for
to.
that. Awesome. Thank you. And of course, oh God, Ink Spots, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me in your mama's pennies. And you can
Oh.
also
You know, Ink Spots, my mother is dead.
Just look for that big eclipsing wanker.
Yes, that's just disturbing.
You can find me on Twitter at myevilrobot. And then if you want to go over and back cash grab, you can see from my credit here that I'm a very intricate part of the team.
The color is Ink Spots.
Well, mind you, this guy created the logo, and I'm coloring the whole book, but you know.
Come on, Cecil. Even Eric Weathers gets a more bio than you do.
He wasn't even listed at first, and now he's like, look at that. He's way better than me now. Look at that.
Oh, Inspox's hair too, I guess.
Oh
my God.
So sad.
Anyway, if you haven't
need a
back it, follow me over on Twitter, and I got a couple other projects that are coming out. Want to get a few more pages? I'll be announcing in a couple months.
Sweet, dude. Sweet. And great job on that book, by the way. All right. Moving down and to Keenma. Now, Keenma, I do apologize for the absolute horrible human males that are in here with us. But please tell us where we can find you.
You can find me on Twitter at Kinmara2. So, yeah, I just post anything that I draw.
Sweet. There you go. All right. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Right?
Thank you very much. All right. And we have the writer of our one of our books that we're focusing on today. So, sir, tell them a little bit about that and where they can find it.
Yeah, check out Sideshow 66, available now on Indiegogo. It's almost done, so it should be going to print as soon as we get the colors and letters in. And, hopefully you guys like it. I'm also Dubois_Fowler on Twitter if you want to see little previews of art, or I mostly
Mr.
just
Dubois.
retweet other indie
How do you
projects.
spell
So
Dubois?
DUBOIS.
Okay.
What declare?
Dubois. The French Dubois.
Wow.
All right, cool. Well, thank you very
Dubois.
much for coming in, sir. It was nice to meet you. And
It's
you
great
kind of,
to be here. Thanks for having me.
well, you walked into a bit of a riot, but hey, it is what it is. So thank you very much. And of course, we have our young lad Zach with us. How you doing, Zach? Tell them where they can find you, brother.
You can find me on Twitter at Zach_DB. That's mostly where I'm hanging out, and I am busy working on my comic. And I'll have, I keep saying this, but it's actually true this time, is that very, 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 very soon it's going to be a relaunch for it for people who want to grab it right before it goes to print.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome. Well, keep in mind that when you do that, Zach, definitely come over to the Fanspeak show and we'll talk about it. And keep that in mind for everyone here in the panel and all of you watching. If you have a project coming up, we'd be very happy to have you on the Fanspeak show to introduce it and talk about it. So keep that in mind. But of course, our last, but certainly not least, is the man of the hour. The reason we're all here. The most polished and beautiful man ever. Waxed even. Matt Weldon.
Hey, thanks for hosting. I didn't know that I need this. I really appreciate everybody, how they turned out. If you guys are interested, go find me on Twitter and Instagram at Weldon Art. I feel really spoiled, and I really think that if you guys go over to Indiegogo and check out Sideshow 66, it's 25 pages of some of my most recent and best work. I mean, the story that Matthew's putting together, it gets really deep. So I think you guys are gonna have a lot to appreciate. Lots of fun artwork. There's some really cool tiers. So right now on Indiegogo, go check it out.
Sweet. Well, there you go, guys. Definitely check it out. And it is an interesting looking, fun little book. And we do appreciate Matt coming in and sharing that with us. And of course, we appreciate all of you guys. Do keep in mind that we do things here every week, Sunday through Thursday. And we'll see you back here for the coronavirus on Sunday. So that should be loads and loads of fun. So later, everybody.
Okay, bye.
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 Bye.